Great. Like other classes.
Alright.
Oh god.
To be fair, and I do want to say this, Beastmaster did get royally screwed over. However, Drake Warden is obviously superior because you get a nice Drake companion.
Dane.
Oh, yes, that one's needed.
Man, I think I saw how OP it was for animals in other places. Like, nah, we're gonna nerf them to hell in this edition.
I know.
Welcome
Right? It's
to
annoying that
IV.
they nerfed the Beastmaster Ranger of all things down to like a nail, whereas everyone else is a fucking drill.
Yes, welcome to 5e. We don't care for Ranger much here.
Where everything is overpowered but Ranger.
Yeah.
Depends on the Ranger, actually, because some Rangers can really do some damage if you know how to really work things.
Oh yeah.
I will say that for
But I
Ranger
should specify.
though, Ranger does have a spell that I do very much cover in to have in Pathfinder, and that is the one where you plant arrows in the ground to make him magical mines.
Oh, I remember that one.
Cordon
That's
of
fun.
arrows. That's awesome. That's an awesome spell.
Yeah. I should clarify though. They said screw Beastmaster Ranger. You're gonna be underpowered compared to everything else. Everything else Ranger's okay at least.
Yeah.
Depending on campaigns.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, hello to the stream, everyone.
Hello.
Fuck, I'm not there yet.
I've
Awesome.
added a fun new set of commands.
I forgot to give you the link for my sheet.
I would go in and plunk stuff, but problem is, I don't have a computer big enough, strong enough to have them both. I want to say, and I don't want to hamper it anymore.
No,
No,
I mean,
you're
it literally had a problem earlier trying to delete an empty weapon thing off my sheet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it tends to do that.
But yeah,
Here,
I still
Lucy.
got my bonds and stuff to take over, I
So-
suppose. But oh well.
As I said, I've added a few new things. One of the commands is exclamation point percent roll. It can now do a D100 roll. I like that. I like that. You guys can spam fucking dice rolls in chat, just only D100. Need to work on the getting the other dice rolls into this, though.
Wait, what?
Perhaps.
What?
I'm just looking at my thing, and for some reason, Huh. Oh no, wait, no, never mind. False alarm.
Really, stream elements? That's a horrid number? What the fuck? Anyways. So. Send roll for if Dane's going to lose control of the session. It's okay. It actually picks out of random of 85%. It actually picks at random for what the result is for the horde word. It's not always horde. It actually has like a few other things. Things like nice and odd. I had to double check.
Oh,
It
God
fits.
damn it, Dane. You're making me spell percent.
Yes, Kage. I'm making you spell percent. You need to know how to speak words.
What was
See?
that?
What a
God
nice
damn it.
number, 31.
To be fair, Dane, I just copied Strifes.
Fair enough. Oh, and there's also this. Did.
So I just want to profusely say sorry because I just realized I fucked up. I
What?
I had something in the back of my head say like something is missing, and yeah, I just remembered I hadn't put a background to Berengarius yet because I don't have shit on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
I want
Nice.
to add like Knight or something like that, but I want to say it wasn't on the list.
Yeah, you have to file the content
Yeah.
to use.
Yeah, Knight is not on the list of free things.
Well, I can put you in a campaign that I have, and that way you get access to all of the content, and I just don't care.
I'll fix it later.
There is
Sure.
a cooldown though, Kage. You can't just spam it.
Right now, I'm just gonna do the things in
Try hitting it again.
in the background.
No, I can't do it because I sent an identical one in the last 30 seconds.
Okay. That's weird. I know for a fact that
lovely.
everyone should be able to do this.
Do what?
Send in the command of did.
Did.
Oh
You
right,
did,
I
Jim.
forgot. I set the global cooldown to 60 seconds.
What? I mean, that might be an important thing to remember.
Yeah.
Also, I found the perfect video for
Cooldown too
my
long, not
general
realistic.
account.
Fuck you, Strife. All right.
Don't fuck it.
Okay. So, if everyone's ready, we can get going.
Yay!
Yes, God, Emperor.
So, we are gathered here to... I am a pure soul, and my body is a holy vessel, sir. No, it's not. It ain't a holy vessel.
Poke,
At least not yet.
poke.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're
we're getting it.
insulting the cleric of the dice gods? Horrible rolls for you today.
So, we're gathered here today amongst some nice, lovely table.
To witness at CPK, but in the first 5 minutes.
Ah, yes, a quick TPK of Rock's fault. Everyone dies due to stumbling into the table room.
And then Deus Ex Machina, everyone revives. Yay! Onwards with the show.
Yeah, that works.
The show must go on.
Please don't mess this up already, Strife. For the love of God.
What are you doing? I can't even see that.
It's in stream. It's in the stream. It's in the stream chat. Anyways, silence the mid. Don't you fucking dare! We literally just get started.
Temptations.
Don't. I will disable that fucking command faster than you guys can blink. I swear. All right, we're gathered here before the table. All of you having been convened, summoned by one lovely dragon. Do I even have a thing set up? I do not have a thing set up. Oh well.
Yay! Fucking up already.
Shut the hell up.
Yay! Fucking up already. I hear myself again. Lovely.
You're all sitting at the table with a lovely brass dragon known as 𝓮𝓼𝓷𝓵. Why do I hear myself in the background?
I guess someone's fucking up.
Who has their audio with me on? You railed this one.
You get to hear yourself say things.
True. But Strife, what the hell?
Isn't that so exciting?
All right.
I can't see what's going on.
Strife's literally tempting fate with silencing me for 5 minutes. Alright.
I would suggest that he's going to get a use it later token because I mean you are the GM and game doesn't necessarily happen without you.
Yeah, he is. So, you're all sitting at the table before 𝓮𝓼𝓷𝓵, summoned for obviously the usual storytelling, but she has given all of you a small brief notice that she has a small task for all of you after your stories. So, as she sits, waiting at the table, enjoying a nice cup of dragon-sized tea. Yes, these teacups are sized specifically for her, with miniature bowls for you guys in your tea.
Dan, why wouldn't she go into human form for us?
I was about to say she is very pretentious.
Fucking.
Yeah. Just saying, she could like be a giant and still lord over us.
Anyways.
I would like to remain my full size because that's how I get to enjoy my tea.
I'm saying this out of character. This is not in character.
I just wanted to reply like her.
It is for the image of it. It is for the image of it, I guess.
It is for the funny image. But out of character, it's for her to literally just enjoy. She has done human forms before, but the fact that she has a task for all of you, she prefers her natural form so she doesn't forget.
Yeah, but I think she has a little bit either low intelligence or wisdom score because she can literally just have a same teacup in human form and get all the more enjoyment out of it. But oh well.
She could. She really could.
Moving on.
Moving on. So, as she's sitting there enjoying herself a nice cup of tea, she awaits to hear stories from anyone who wishes to start. Whether it's something from your past, something about your character, one of you has to start the story.
Oh well, in that case, I may begin to regale you about how the church knocked me down from my rightful place tonight before Our Lady took her in to her, well, her thunderous embrace. Meanwhile, Berengaris just keeps on waffling on in the background, just basically saying nothing, yet everything at all.
Sounds like something Berengarius would do. Oh yes, please do go on. I love to hear stories of you. Always
thank you.
regaling me. It's always nice.
Why, thank you, my lady. I am here to serve.
So nice.
You'd see Lucy look around like very confusedly, and then look to Ben.
Yeah. There's just a guy in armor, and he has not said anything this entire time or moved.
So it was at that time when I was at the Costa, and we had a training session down at the docks. Going on, continuing.
Luckily, he's just sleeping, yawning, and snoring at the table right now, so...
And what about our lovely 𝓵𝓪𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽?
Zot would just be staring around.
I don't know whether.
As well.
I see.
He's confused.
He's confused.
He's
I
confused.
I'm trying to figure out if my character would be drinking right now or just trying to find a new family member.
I mean,
Yes.
you are with your current family.
I phrased the important question here.
Both of them are.
Why not both?
adopted.
Why not both?
Man.
Yeah, why not both?
Volcano does. Volcano.
So, Berengarius, as you've been regaling the story, give me a performance roll at advantage.
Got it. Let's see, how do I do
Because-
advantage on this? I can just click it twice.
Yeah, you can just click it twice. Or the.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, that never mind.
Yeah, you have to set it
Yes.
to not do advantage.
Yeah, the sheet's auto advantage until you
She
change the
auto
setting.
sets to advantage. But at 22, your story is so regaling, so moving, so horrid at times because of the actual fear factor that you're trying to implicate. Honestly, it's giving Scheherazade lovely feelings as she's listening to the story of your
I
past.
was more trying to convey the utter incompetence of the church for not allowing me to come at night, just because of my proclivities of being a bit boisterous at times.
Well, that works too, as she now understands that the church is an asshole. And how
Yes.
incompetent it is.
Yes.
That, to the point that she actually, gives you a nice claw clap for the performance.
Oh, thank you, my lady. You're far too kind.
No need to thank me. Your stories were very lovely, and I love always hearing them. But I'm afraid I actually do have something to ask of all of you, at least after the first story. See, there's been something that's been gathering around in a small island of Schult, and someone actually has been asking about needing some help. And I really like to hear the stories, and I can't really go to the land of Schult myself. So, I was wondering if you all would be willing to gather me more stories.
It shall be done, my lady.
Stories do make the campfire a little bit better at night.
They do. Is some matter?
Oh, no, nothing, just... I'm fine. Hi.
Initiative. Oh god, we're going straight to
sorry.
combat.
Sorry, I was plunking out
Yeah.
things. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're just trying to fix your sheet. I understand.
Yeah. I mean,
no, no,
Bulgarians
no.
did take the initiative with just waffling on, while everyone was just looking around awkwardly, which I'm imagining is not necessarily uncommon when Bulgarians start just going on.
Oh,
But-
no. Everything's fine. Just fine.
Well, that's good to hear. This is what my character can. Berengues.
I mean, you can literally just call him Barry. I'll call them Barry, sorry. Saying sorry to myself, good lord.
Right. And what did the rest of you say? As much as I know you guys, as much as you all know how much I love stories, I do want to make sure I'm not, stepping on anyone's toes, as the say goes. It would be kind of dreadful for me to step on someone's toes with how big I am. Even if I were to shapeshift into a human, I'm pretty sure I'd crush someone's toes. Zod, if you're speaking, I can't seem to hear you.
Oh, sorry, no, it's just my microphone picking up random background noise, I guess.
It is picking up your breathing. Got it.
Oh, sorry.
Dare you breathe?
Nice.
Wow, he can't breathe. He can't be allowed to breathe anymore. Damn, come on. Let him breathe. Let the man breathe.
And breathing is overrated. Okay.
Breathing's overrated.
Yeah,
You gotta learn how to.
yeah.
You gotta learn just to exist. At least that's how I do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for a pro tip.
Well, at the very least, we have one clear yes. Mhm. She looks a little bit nervous as the rest of the party seems to be mostly kind of awkwardly staring at one another.
Just letting you know right now.
Oh,
Ben.
lovely. I get to say this out loud.
Yes, you do get to say this out loud.
Oh boy.
What? You want me to tell her to shove it in her face? No!
Still, complete silence.
Language!
Excuse me?
No, nothing. Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yep.
Actually,
Yep.
Good?
I was about to say, is there actually an animal at the table? Because if so, I may have, just for the sake of having more people to talk to, I would have cast Speak with Animals as a ritual.
Interesting.
There are no animals at the table.
No, hold on.
Actually, there is one. Because I'm a background of knight, I have a feature of squire, and I figured I don't want to have a human squire, so I literally have a squirrel squire sitting on my shoulder.
Yes. Squirrel Knight. Squirrel Squire.
Squirrel Knight. So, along with said Squirrel Knight, there is actually an owl at the table.
You realize what power you've given this man. Out of character.
An owl?
There is an owl at the table.
Having a hoot of a time.
Sorry, that's my owl
Well
impression.
said.
Lucy would pull at Ben's armor,
Yeah.
looking
Well, Hadadada.
confused.
Yeah. Just so you know, this character will never say anything, even if he wants to.
I know.
I respect
Oh,
that.
Ben, right, not that
I
hilarious.
respect that.
I can respect that as well, most because I had to already deal with that one in my campaigns.
Yes, me.
Right.
Yeah. In fact, you are right.
At this point, I would say Buckley would actually lean too far back while asleep and just startle awake. Like what? What happened?
Just
Go on.
slowly, just come back forward, like.
Yeah, exactly. The mini freak out like, what?
Oh, so you were asleep. I was asking if you all could go fetch me more stories from the land of Schult.
Sure, but why from there?
Well, there just happens to be someone who's currently complaining about Schult. I can't really go there myself, and well, considering that I have you all as my as my fun storytellers, I know exactly who to send you to, and I know that there's such good stories at the Land of Schult.
As a light bulb seems to go inside, he like digs through his pack for a second. Take out this old parchment and just looks at it. Yes, definitely you can go with Schultz. Everyone else is screwed at least.
Ben
Why?
just
That's an idea.
Ben's hand slowly rises up with a thumbs up.
Well, that's good. At least 3 clear signs of yes.
Oh, okay, I guess we're going.
Ben will then just one hand go over to Lucy and just kind of pat her on the back a little bit.
What about you two, 𝓵 and 𝓲𝓪? Are you willing to go to Schult?
Yeah, it would be good to go on a little vacation, you know. Totally sure nothing bad's gonna happen, you know. It'll be a nice, relaxing trip, collecting stories for our dragon buddy. Right?
Well, I mean, at the very least, with Schult, you get to experience some of the new religions over there. At least I think there's some new religions.
Ooh, there we go. They're religious or tourist. Oh my God, we're going for as religious tourists.
A chance for great new stories and great new adventures. Yeah, I'm willing to go.
Yeah,
Treasures.
Treasures are always indeed free to go there. I know just who to send you to. Just, how do I do this? I got the idea. Everyone, take a nice big drink.
Aaron Garris is right up in there already.
He just chugs it down.
Okay, chugging it down.
Yeah, 𝓵 will also chug it.
Chug what?
Your team.
Yeah.
I'm just out of character.
Actually, I would give some to the Squirrel Squire, which has been named before I drink myself.
Your squirrel certainly enjoyed it. And as you all take your nice drinks, probably not at the same time, she promptly reminds you all to talk to someone by the name of 𝓮𝓵 for he will be the one to help you all get to Schult. And
Please spell that, DM.
I will type it up for you.
Please.
By type it up, I mean I will copy paste it.
Yes, the best kind of typing it out.
Indeed. It sounds sounds like a guy. Oh, it's a guy. Nice one there, Strife. Nice one. So, as soon as you all finish up your, or at the very least, take a nice swig from your tea bowls, in a nice blink of an eye, just we're in a different town. 𝓵𝓪𝓷 is no longer in the immediate presence. And the town you're at seems to be a rather small place. Also, no wait. It is a girl. It's not a guy. 𝓵𝓪𝓷 is very bad at remembering genders. Let's be honest here.
I mean, to be fair, she has been spending a lot of time with Berengarius.
She has. But she doesn't regret any moment of it. She does not regret it. So, you are all teleported to a town where there happens to be someone who's in the process of setting up another post. A expedition post for Schult. And for those interested, to go and meet someone by the name of 𝓮𝓵 at what appears to be the location of 463 South Dino Boulevard.
You're gonna have to copy and paste that, DM.
Oh no, trust me, I'm gonna have to type it. There's no copy pasting.
It's literally a sign that says 𝓮𝓵 this way.
Yes.
So Lucy will go
thank
up
you,
to Buckley, grab both of his hands, shake them excitedly, and say, "Oh, hi, I'm Lucy. Nice to meet you."
Have we never been introduced formally to her? Or?
I mean,
You've been introduced here and there. You know, like just, a quick reintroduction. But you guys haven't really been introduced by yourselves. You've been more or less introduced by Scheherazade before getting right into story time.
Okay, gotcha. Just clarifying.
Okay, so we would have loose. We would have met Buckley individually then.
You would have met Buckley and Jarvan individually, yes.
Baron Garrus will stride forward. Buckley, my friend, come here. Long time no talk. With open arms, ready for an embrace.
Hold on, to who?
Buckley, just joining
I'm
in.
not
Just
done
meet.
with Buckley yet. I'm not done with Buckley yet.
Well, here's the fun thing with
Baron
Buckley.
Garrus is always love to share.
As he's saying hi to Lucy and everything, she's holding his hands. He sees Baron Garrus come, or as he calls it, Barry now, come towards for a hug. He just takes 2 steps forward, so Lucy's in the middle as they hug.
Good, I can smell both of you at the same time.
Ben just pulls the paper off the board and looks at it, reading the details.
Oh, this is Ben. He's my brother. He doesn't speak, though. Or take off his helmet. He's weird.
Not do anything really.
He doesn't breathe, he doesn't eat, doesn't sleep, he just stands there menacingly.
You're trying to listen, like, is he breathing? Not sure.
Is after the hug, book is just gonna wave then? Excited, like the excited hand wave, I guess how you say it. Just very fast back and forth.
Jeff's hands.
Yeah.
So for Ben, as you pick up the paper from the board, it primarily just says adventurers required for an expedition to the land of Schuld. Meet 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓵 at this location, and we can discuss payment there.
Do I know where this is?
Considering the fact that you guys are in an unmarked town in an unknown location,
yeah,
I would need a survival check to see if you can see where they walked off to.
I give you a
then-
lucky check instead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I then go over to the Dragon Man, and I shake his hands.
Jarvan,
Miguel!
your hand is
No,
being
I'm
shaken
shaking
by
her hand too.
a small lady.
I'm shaking her
That's
hand and
so
introducing myself. I'm sorry. At the same moment, I got 32 text messages.
Oh my god, 32 text messages. How the fuck do you do
It's so
with all
popular.
That was a very popular person.
You have 575 unread messages.
that? No. You have 650. You have 65,532 unread private messages.
How did you look at my email?
Yes.
Imagine.
Oh,
Anyways.
my.
Moko, what are you doing here? Hold on. DM has to go deal with the pet.
That's fine.
Ah,
My name's Lucy. And then she goes in for a sniff.
Irvin is kind of taken back a little bit. Like, why is this little thing sniffing me? Let me not be rude. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Do you sniff back? In order to not be rude, you sniff back? No, I'm kidding, I don't know.
I forget, but which was there still a plan to basically have some of the people be part of family?
Yeah. My thing is to have everybody part of my family.
He wants to kidnap
Kind of build
everybody.
up to it.
Hands away, just a brief little thing here.
Build up.
Jarvan adopted both Zotz and Buckley, and Ben and Lucy are siblings.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if you guys wanted the idea that Baron uses like an older sibling just went away very early on, or if he's not really. I forget what was settled for that.
He was basically Ben went away because there was a war, and he came back, and he was different.
I am back. I am
No, I
now
mean
different.
Berengius. Because I remember it was like debate if he was going to be
Sorry.
part of your family or not. But
The idea I had in my mind was that Berengarius left basically very early on, and
Okay.
to try to become a knight at the beginning at the tail end of the war or something like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
And then she'd go up to Zot, grab his hand, shake them, introduce herself, and then sniff him.
Zot would enthusiastically shake her hand, and then being moderately confused at the sniffing, would in turn sniff as well, not wanting to be rude, of course, and not wanting to disparage an unknown culture. And then that would be the introduction. Very nice, very fun.
Berengarius is resisting the urge to join in this new trend.
I'm just imagining in the background as Ben tries to find the nearest local townsperson, just point to the address and just kind of just point at it feverishly, like, implying,
And over.
where is this?
Give me a. You weren't saying words, so give me a persuasion check.
Yes.
Don't
Here's
be at
persuasion or not
disadvantage.
performance?
Oh,
No,
God.
it's persuasion.
Okay.
Performance
Okay.
would require something else. Trust me.
Let me tell you, trying to convey things without being able to speak someone's language or not wanting to is very hard.
Yeah,
I wanna-
especially with that 8. What's your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier. +0.
Okay, so an 8. You feverishly point to the paper, pointing at someone, pointing them out. You are pointing at a halfling male and pointing to the paper. He looks confused, genuinely confused, and the fact that you stand towering over him, he is very concerned and promptly begins to backpedal away from you.
I was trying to specify that it was pointing at the address portion.
Yeah,
Please, Ben, allow me.
But-
I think I know.
Okay,
I think I know how to.
the way you came off was very, oh my god, this man's pointing at something on a paper. He's very terrifying. I'm going to backpedal the fuck away.
Ben, please allow me.
I like
I will take the paper, I will read it, and I will cast Thunderclap as a shout. Does anyone know where 463 South Carolina Boulevard is? And everyone within 100 feet hear me.
But do you say thunderclap as a shout?
Yes.
Oh
Thunderclap
boy.
Okay,
is a thunderous sound, and I want to have it basically a unique modifying of my sound.
That's gonna hurt.
You know, I'll allow it. There's only one
Okay.
problem, though. Are
Yes,
you doing
people-
it right
I mean,
next to
but-
Ben?
Well, I have seven. I have 7 intelligence. I feel tempted to. Let me see if I. Let me do a quick check to see if I had the 4/4
The
to
common
step
sense
away.
to back up, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah,
17.
this time
Yeah,
I would.
You got common
I would-
sense.
I would walk towards, like, spin a little bit towards the town, and basically just take my hands with the mouth, and just shout out, like, "Hey, where's this place?"
All right. You shout.
Meanwhile, everyone just sort of jumps from the sudden sound and booming voice.
Bucket just covers his ears with the loud volume.
Yeah, no, there's just an exceedingly loud boom as your voice then trails after the thunderous initial start. And let's see. Roll me a D8.
Are you D8 or persuasion?
D8 first. This is to gauge how many people actually pay attention to you after the
3.
You got 3 people looking immediately at you. Give me a persuasion check.
Do you want disadvantage on this? Because I'm being very rude.
There is no disadvantage, but there is a modifier. Okay. I actually
Oh,
need
God.
to look at how these people feel.
Can I give him advantage at all?
No.
I can't help it all.
You
was a
cannot
very-
help at all because of the current circumstances.
Fair enough.
Fortunately, I think you need to speak to help. And right now, I'm covering
How
my
does it
ears.
rolls?
The Michelin Man gives a thumbs up.
The Michelin Man.
All right. So, 2 of the 3 people don't fucking like you at all just because of how
Oh,
much shouting you are.
jeez.
They are considered unfriendly. So as
Lucy
you shout,
runs away.
Oh no.
So as you shout, Lucy runs away, and these 2 people flip you the bird and walk away.
Oh!
Never.
However,
I was only asking directions, good sirs.
Wow.
however,
That was
one of them
rude.
actually manages to stand about and actually hears what you had to say before walking up to you.
Brief
Oh.
pause. I imagine flipping the bird in D&D terms, like taking out a dead bird from your pack, flipping it upside down in front of the person, just walking away. You know.
Yeah,
And-
no, this
And
is the
and
type of
then
time that would
person
actually
takes
do that.
1d2. Then the person takes 1d2 psychic damage.
Exactly.
Isn't that vicious mockery?
Kinda. It's a cantrip of a cantrip.
It's a
what
social
people- it's something that the lay
vicious
people do.
mockery. It's a supernatural ability.
I fear 2 bards who both know vicious mockery that are against each other.
I cough.
Anyways, so the actual last person, as Lucy runs away from the sudden boom, this last
Looks
person
at Lucy, looks very, very sad looking at Lucy anyway. No, Dennis! Oh no, oh no.
the person actually comes up to you, Berengarius, and says, "Oh, you need directions? I can actually help you
Oh,
with that.
well, yes. Thank you so much.
No problem. Look, you need to, he starts telling you exactly, the directions you need to go. He tells you, walk down the street, take a right. Fuck you, Strife. And, he says, keep an eye for a house with the little swirl sign right next to it.
Swirly house.
Swirl
Got it.
sign. No problem. And, next time you might not want to try thunderclapping immediately. It kind of
But
catches a lot
that
of
was
people
just-
off guard.
Berengarius is very confused at this. I just shouted very loud.
Oh, you don't know. Okay. Well, that's fine. They rub their chin before soon saying, "Do you happen to know the spell thaumaturgy?"
What do you take me for? Some sorcerers keep tricks. I am Berengarius, the judgment knight of thunder, proud paladin to my lady.
I mistook you for a bard, the feather in the capital. But
Oh,
Sir, that is stereotyping.
I'm very sorry about that. But again, that's where you need to go, and I wish you good luck.
thank you very much, good sir.
Where did Lucy run up to?
Lucy, where the hell did you go?
Loud noise away.
Oh, do you want to see if it's in the direction we're supposed to go or the opposite direction?
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a percent roll. Name the squirrel Squire William Marshall of the
Marshall.
Oakland of the land.
Wait, there's
29.
multiple Oaklands.
Hmm,
I would like to know their
That's-
backstory and their lore.
that's an odd roll. It's an odd roll indeed. So you run off, going down the street, and you make a left. Give me a D6 to see where you actually hide in. As there seems to be 6 locations within your eyes that you can hide after taking a left.
3.
You hide in a fishery.
Fishery.
Okay, I am under a cart. Hands over
What?
ears.
Oh no.
Because
Also-
you were running away, you weren't able to hide yourself from the party, so everyone kind of knows the direction you ran into.
No, that's fine. That's fine that they know, but I'm
Yeah.
just... Now that I'm at my location, I am under a cart covering my ears. I probably did not hide very well.
No, you did not.
She just
You're,
ran into one of 6 places after she took a left turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone follow?
Yes, Ben does.
Ben. He follows.
Ben.
Anyone else?
Berengarius is rushing to the side of Lucy because they feel very sad of having scared Lucy. So
All right. So
I'm so sorry.
Berengarius.
I don't know my strengths.
So Berengarius follows. I would assume he runs after Ben is
They run,
already
yes.
is already making progress. So I would assume you would supersede Ben going past him.
Oh yeah, Ben's just walking there.
That leaves Zot, Javrin, and Buckley.
Buckley's still just trying to get the ring out of his ears from the thunderclap. Well, he wasn't right next to get hurt. It's still very loud when you're close by.
Yeah,
It's like,
the sound of a sudden boom is definitely hurtful to your ears.
yeah,
Not so much so that your ears are bleeding, just your ears
painful.
are popped.
Like
It just-
running left over.
So what about Javrin and Zot? Zot, who was excited to meet Lucy, confused by her sniffing him, and now watched her run away from a sudden loud boom.
It would just be kind of scratching his head a little bit and confusing because Zot would have been used to loud noises and it wouldn't scare him too badly. But he would be puzzled as to why Lucy had such an adverse reaction. But I don't know what he would do. Maybe chase after. What's the rest of the group think? Jarvan and Buckley. What do you guys think?
Buckley's just standing still trying to get the ring out of his ear.
Buckley is in the process of picking at his ears because of popping sound.
It's more like just tapping the side of his head, like trying to get it out. That's how he's doing it.
That works too. Sorry, I can't really call you an ear picker. Buckley's too
Yeah.
nice for that.
What about you, Jarvan?
That's exactly what I imagined happening in the background there.
Jarvan is trying to maintain the peace, so I think he would chase after too. I don't think a
Okay.
loud noise would bother a giant dragon like that. He's too friendly. He's too friendly. He would try to befriend the lightning.
Friend on that.
Befriend the lightning. You see, there's no lightning around,
That's just thunder.
Oh, but I mean the loud noise. So I'm
Yeah.
just calling it lightning.
so you would
I
follow
was gonna
after Berengarius then, because he made the loud noise.
Berengarius would have a standard with their coat of arms on it, which they made themselves, which does include lightning. So there's that.
Yay, lightning! So, hey, there is lightning to be made friends with. It just happens to be on an emblem. So, Berengarius, you make a turn to the left. Give me a perception roll.
Just
Because-
dashing around the corners, shouting, "Lucy, I'm sorry!"
Yeah.
And I'm guessing running right past Lucy.
See, I'm sorry, as he keeps running the other way.
No, a 10 works. Because, again, Talia didn't roll, so her base was a 10. For stealth.
To be fair
Dexterity.
here, if we're going with passive stealth, my passive stealth's a 15.
Oh,
No,
I was about to
we're
say,
not-
don't forget
We're not going with
dexterity.
passive stealth, we're going with passive DC.
oh man.
Trust me, if it was passive, that'd be bullshit.
That'd be fun, but yeah.
It'd be annoying.
You might want to know.
So,
Ben's passive perception is a 15, and Ben's passive investigation is a 21.
that is pretty funny.
Passive
But-
21.
Yes.
Christ, I know. But,
That is on a real at first
the
level,
D-
but oh well.
the
Yeah.
DC for Lucy's stealth, without rolling, is always a base 10. That is the same for anyone else who proceeds to try and hide without actually rolling stealth. It will always be a 10.
Yes.
I'm trying to hide from an abstract object.
You-
A concept, more or less.
okay, then. Give me not perception. Give me stealth at disadvantage.
Eh.
Because, again, you're trying to hide in a fishery under a cart.
To be fair, that's a pretty good hiding spot. You would notice the
I got
fish was nothing else.
an-
Never mind.
Yeah, no, you're at
That-
your A part of your dress is sticking out that Berengarius can recognize.
Berengarius proceeds to just fall to the ground and just face down. Please forgive me. I never meant to scare you away, fair Lucy. Please, sorry. I'm so sorry. Just getting just more and more apologetic.
I hope you can hear that sound.
I could not.
Oh
I
no.
God
Does
damn
not-
it!
I heard some high-pitched whining.
that. I
I
can hear
heard
that a
high
little
pitched
bit.
whining.
Yeah, basically that.
Very high pitched. The microphone couldn't pick it up.
Dog whimper, basically, then.
Yes, basically.
Oh, hold on. I've got my dog over here. Hold on. Just punch him. I'm kidding.
No,
Please
don't
don't.
joke about
I'm
that.
never going to do that. But I will
I'd
put him
kill
in my
you for
lap
that.
and have him look in the
I'm
stream.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, unless Lucy moves, Berengarius will just literally just continue just constant string of apologies while kneeling on the floor.
So Berengarius is stuck prostrating himself in apology
Yes.
by the time Ben finally shows up.
Yes. Ben's just standing next to the cart. How big is this cart?
In terms of size, it's not too big. I mean, it's big enough to handle, like, would say about...
Is there a fishmonger by this?
Yeah, the fishmonger is by this. He is confused, staring at all three of you. The cart isn't that
gosh.
big. I would say it could hold up to a large creature in size. It's about 10 feet.
Oh, so I probably shouldn't try to lift it.
You shouldn't. Because especially it's currently full of ice and fish.
How do you make the ice?
Well,
Frost.
magic.
And a lot of water.
Fair enough. Also,
Create water. Lets you turn water into ice. Or not create water. Shape
Control
water
water.
does.
Yeah. Shape water. Also, Ben's just gonna look. What kind of fish is there?
Good question.
Maybe like
I'd say
some
eel.
cod. Maybe like some cod or like some whitefish.
There's some trout, some salmon. That's about it.
He's gonna point to like a fillet of salmon.
Fillet? You think this dude fucking fillets the fish? No, they're
He might-
whole.
he
Point
might
to a
do.
salmon. Point to a salmon.
All right. Oh, you want salmon, huh? I'll sell it to you for at least 8 silver pieces.
Good God, highway robbery! Berengarius
Yes, that
stands
is
up looking at
highway
this merchant.
robbery.
That is absolutely highway robbery. But guess what? He just takes out a gold piece and hands it to the man.
What? Why? thank you,
Berengarius
my
is
kind sir.
dumbstruck.
You're like, thank you, kind sir. He takes
Ben,
he takes the gold piece, hands you back 2, and gives you 3 salmon.
3
Then
salmon.
we are going to have a serious discussion about economic viability at a later date, of course, but you can't keep doing this. This fish is not worth this much. Just
How many
keeps on
fish do I
waffling.
get for this?
You got 3 whole salmons.
Oh, well, yeah.
You take a look at the stand and you see that there's a special. 8 silver pieces for 3 salmon.
Huh. Well, I guess everything worked out in the end anyways, out of character. He just kind of holds the salmon and just kind of... Does he wrap it up in like some ice and stuff, or does he just paper wrap it?
He wraps it up in a nice parchment together with a thing of twine on both ends to make sure that the fish doesn't slip out.
Gotcha. And Ben's just going to put it in his pack pretty much, and just basically that's going to be dinner tonight.
Roger that. As Lucy is still underneath the cart,
Mm-hmm.
but again, I'm pretty sure she still had the same reaction just upon hearing 8 silver pieces, salmon,
Food.
Food, yes.
Food.
food.
Food, yes. Food.
Nom
It's
noms.
smelling fish.
We lost Kage in the game.
What?
I mean,
Oh,
she
I
is under a
exited,
cart
I
right
think.
now.
You fucking Kage. Oh, I accidentally exited.
Oh no, what probably happened is that I turned the tab into the observant feat.
Hmm.
That would do it.
Yes.
I would assume at this point, Buckley, Zot, and Javrin would realize that half the party went off in one direction.
Yep.
Just bickering out of fishmongers.
You guys just hear light bickering from a direction. Do you follow? Because at this point, Buckley, your ears would have recovered.
My ears, they live.
They live.
His ears.
Let me roll something real quick. Gonna do on stream since we had the roll anyway.
Indeed.
Okay.
25.
Buckley would
It's
pause
odd
for a
number.
second, take out a little container, a map, and show Zot.
I would lean over and read the map and then nod. And then
So-
just call Jarvis over.
Well, Jarvis is away with them, I think, right? Yeah.
Jarvis ran away. He ran towards the loud noise.
So, while we're doing whatever job and story she wants, there's also treasure to be had here.
Treasure.
This is a map of some place in Schultz we have to find. But the rewards would be so good if we can find it.
The rewards will be many.
Jarvis needs to learn to not be so impatient.
Pirating. We get a treasure. Choked.
Arr.
Though it may not be gold, archaeologically, this would be very valuable.
It's something. That's better than what we have. Just nothing.
Yep. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna try to see if we can find out what we do with this other stuff. And hopefully not get taken away by the dragon before we finish.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. That would be really bad timing.
As you see him seal it back in the little case and put it away.
I've got half an hour.
Damn.
Roger that.
No.
That's too bad. Well, look.
Speaking of whaled up, by the time that you're in the process of yelling at Ben, who's in the process of pocketing the fish he just bought, Javrin arrives.
Yes.
You hear the
Oh, is that what
What are
whimpering.
you doing? Oh, I hear the whimpering. Who hurt this creature?
The whimpering is coming from Lucy.
Whimpering is coming from a cart.
Then Yarvin basically
Fair.
lifts the cart and says, "Don't be afraid."
Can he
Nah.
lift the cart?
No, I can't. I don't think I can.
But to be fair, you can crawl underneath it. It's just a
I can
cart.
crawl in.
Ben will probably reach his hand down for Lucy at that point.
To be
Okay.
fair, you could attempt moving the cart. Highly ill-advised, but you could.
Just hear the scream and a
For the
crunch.
price of 7 silver, we would have the right to move that cart about 5 feet.
Hey Ben, I'll come out.
Still has his hand there. Is she taking his hand or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of guides her out and then pulls her into just kind of a loose hug, one arm around her, just patting her back.
I'll be more
does
careful
the
about
head
shouting
flop
from now
against him.
Yeah. Oh boy. So we know where
Anyways, I suppose we should. And I believe we should be going. I did get some directions.
Oh,
thumbs up.
okay.
And once again, Lucy, I'm so sorry. I'll be more careful with my shouting in future.
Thank you.
I'm guessing just Ben is just holding her hand at this point, guiding her along.
Mm-hmm.
That would be about right. What about Javrin? You now see the resolution, and you do hear Berengarius mention that they got directions.
Then I shout praises we're not lost, and I move back towards my family.
Let us move forward to the Swirly House.
Buckley, Zot, promise of treasure. Do you follow and catch where the rest of the party's going, or do you mingle about town?
Ben bought dinner, so.
I know, I'm talking to Buckley and Zot.
Uh,
There we go.
Yeah. Once they come back inside, we'd follow after.
Yeah.
Right.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader that is Baron Garius.
Barry, yes.
It's moving
Good old-
forwards rather
old
happily,
Barry.
pointing forwards, looking behind, pointing forwards, looking behind.
Good old Barry. So, Baron Garius, you actually lead the party all the way over to the Spiral House, as asked.
I burst open into the door and proclaim, I'm looking for one named 𝓮𝓵𝓷.
You what?
You heard me.
You what, mate?
We were told that 𝓮𝓵𝓷 was at this location, the house with the swirly design, and I figured, let's burst in and look for 𝓮𝓵𝓷, and what better way to ask for directions?
Can't argue with that logic.
Burst first, explain my way out of this
Okay.
situation later.
Okay.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Okay, so where's your foot at this current moment?
Uh-oh.
Up your ass.
I mean, I suppose first and foremost, what does this house look like? Does it look like some sort of public establishment?
It looks more like a private home more than anything else.
Okay, well in that case, that probably wouldn't be for the best. I was figuring it was like a magic shop or something like that.
No. This
In that
is more,
case,
this house
committed.
looks more private property, and the swirly sign is literally just happens to be something right next to the fucking place.
So you
Okay.
committed,
In that case, I would be. In that case, I am lawful good, so there is precedent for not bursting into people's houses. So I'll be
Bursting is
rapping at the
bad,
door.
yes.
I would be knocking at the door, loudly proclaiming, "I'm looking for one by the name of 𝓮𝓵𝓷."
Common courtesy is nice. So,
Well, to be fair,
You
it's also
shout
not breaking into people's houses is also nice.
yeah.
If it was a rough establishment, yes, I would be doing that all the time. But yeah,
So, you shout this at the door. It takes about a few seconds, namely for the rest of your party to kind of catch up as the door finally opens. And there you see a rather sharply dressed man. At least you think it's a man. He seems built. He opens the door to kind of look at you. Sees the rest of the party before he soon says, "May I ask what your business is here?"
is it what time of day is it?
It is.
Morning.
It is afternoon, actually.
Good afternoon, my good fellow. We were under the illusion that one by the name of 𝓮𝓵𝓷 needed some adventuring done, and we are after looking for a story. Well, we're looking for a story to tell our fair lady 𝓮𝓵𝓷. Do you perchance know of this 𝓮𝓵𝓷?
𝓮𝓵𝓷 resides here at this residence, yes. And you're here looking for a story.
Well, we are looking for adventure, which will be turned into a story, alchemy-like, one may say.
And say we were sent to help.
Well, look, what's your charisma score?
15.
And what's your strength score?
My strength is a 12. But I have a dexterity of 14, if that helps.
I have a dexterity of 16 and a strength of 14.
He looks to each of the party. Which one of you has the highest charisma?
I have a 16.
Not me, I can guarantee that.
I don't think it's.
I have an 8.
I have a
I have
10.
16 for me.
All right.
Aw.
Which one of you has the highest strength?
Not me.
I have 14 strength. Does anyone have
I
higher?
have.
I have 10.
14? I don't know. I have 14 plus 2.
Six-
Whatever the fuck that.
No, that's your bonus. So
Oh,
Plus
okay.
2 is your bonus. You have a 14. All right.
There we go.
So, as he looks amongst you all, he notices Buckley's charm. He notices Baron Garius' charm. And he notices just how hardy your group looks, especially with the big armored fella right there.
Hardy.
Little bonus to you. William has a charisma score of 18, but he can't use it because squirrel.
I'd like to
He,
say
he does notice the squirrel.
I would like to say I have plate mail, but apparently I only have studded leather for my thing.
Oh,
No, I have padded, so
You
don't
would
worry.
you'd never be able to afford plate mail at the start of the campaign.
it's
I'm
very
very
expensive.
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, as he looks amongst you all, he slowly nods his head. Fully opens the door, and you can fully see what his attire actually looks like. He's fully uniformed, and what appears to be a proper, like, butler uniform.
For what it
And
is
he-
worth, I am wearing finery as well.
Hey, finery's always nice. He bows to all of you before he proceeds to motion you all forward, guiding you along the way. The attendant leads you up a grand staircase up to the 3rd floor, as he then ushers you into a wood-paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds more rolled-up maps and charts from the looks of it. There, though, a person is seated in an overstuffed chair near a fire. You can't seem to discern a gender because only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair, and an embroidered hood and silver mask conceals the wearer's face. Even the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clue. Help yourself to wine. Seat yourself, friends. Hope I may call you that.
Why, of course! Berengarius will start perusing, looking for a decent or below average vintage.
Dane, you need to know this. Lucy curls up in front of the fireplace. Not on a chair, on the rug.
An
There's
awkward
a bottle
pause.
there for us to peruse
Sorry,
from.
I had to answer something real quickly. I'm also adjusting the music slightly.
How dare you? Get it. Oh
So-
my god.
Lucy, you curl up in front of the fireplace on a rug.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everyone else, you quickly move towards near the person by accident. And they look in your direction before soon saying, "What an interesting kitty." Yes, this person literally just called you a cat.
Tell Ted.
But yes, may we presume you are this Syndra that we have noticed on this placard.
That
Oh, no.
would be it. Yes, I am 𝓮𝓵𝓲 𝓵𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽. I assume words of my exploits have garnered some attention.
We were sent here. We were sent by the dragon, right?
Yes, you were sent by the dragon.
We were sent here by our lady 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓾 in search of a story. And
Okay, I was
upon
not
looking at
expecting
this,
this epic of a tale.
I presume by looking at this little pamphlet that you are looking for adventure. Well, at least help to adventure. And what better story than adventure?
What better story than adventure? And Brand the Builder.
Adventure is looking for a story. A story from an adventure. It seems like an odd thing to do. But it does help with what I need from people.
I'm simply doing what my lady commands.
Are all of you here for the same thing?
More or less.
Yes, Draven says with the biggest smile on his face while he hugs his two adopted family.
I see. Well, have a seat. You might want to take some drinks, as for me to give my request, I must regale you with my own story. If that is okay.
Sure. As Bucky just gets out pen and paper.
Moment, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Dane, you gonna answer my question, or are you just gonna stare at me?
What was your question? I'm sorry.
There are bottles of wine available for us, correct?
There are bottles of wine available, yes.
Which one looks like it's a decent wine?
They all look rather decent. Give me an actual solid intelligence check.
Oh boy, something I have a good score in.
What was that, Wilduck?
I would say intelligence sounds about right. Either that or history.
What's the history of this wine? You know, that actually makes sense.
Okay, that's a 22. There happens to be a red wine that seems to be the oldest. It's in a very refined bottle. And obviously the cork's already been popped, because the butler who's in the process of setting up the table with the wines and goblets and whatnot. And you are offered a choice, amongst of all the several wines from, white wine, red wine, of different ages. This particular red wine seems to be the oldest out of the bunch. There's a little bit of actual granulated dust upon the bottle from its age. It's wrapped in what appears to be some golden embroidery to make sure that it stands out more or less. But it's not like, without the keen eye, it's very inconspicuous to the rest.
I gotcha. That'll just point to that one.
The butler will pour you a nice bottle of aged red wine.
Well, now comes the interesting part where he has to drink without removing his helmet. So,
yeah, give me a.
Ben produces a metal bendy straw.
Do you actually have a metal bendy straw?
Let me check my inventory.
I don't think you do.
I have no. I have a mess kit. Can I say there's a straw in there?
Mess kit normally has things required to help with eating. If there is a straw in it that does help you eat, I would say yes.
I would probably say yes because he just can't take off his helmet. So he's just gonna put little straw, like a little not a bendy straw, but just like a regular straw in there and just start drinking.
Okay, so you pull out your steel straw and you manage to slip it between the armor slits in order to kind of get it to your mouth.
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing?
Got my sippy cup.
Sippy cup.
This point at which everyone's the brightest color, drink that.
I would take from the same bottle of Buckley. The same bottle of Buckley cheeses.
All right, Javrin.
I would just be sharing a drink with
Boys.
sharing a drink with everybody, with the boys.
Boys.
Cracking open a
The
cold
captain. Hold on, I gotta take a look at this.
I remember this series.
It is glorious.
It
I
is,
recommend
it is.
reading it.
Oh, it's not secure.
Do it, Dane. Do it.
I see it.
It's literally just a webcomic page with it's literally just an image. I couldn't get it.
That was perfect. I loved it. All right. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I was once an adventurer years ago. I was one of the greatest amongst my party. Fighting and killing, pillaging, and, the likes that we adventurers used to do. Pillaging from caves, making sure that the people are saved. It's like, fuck off, Stripe! I saw that!
Was it an arrow to the knee joke?
It was an arrow to the knee joke. Everyone can see that.
Oh, yeah.
It was not.
Took an arrow to the knee.
That is until my life, unfortunately, ended long ago. I died once and was actually once raised from the dead, as you could tell. However, since that encounter, I have since closed the door on that stage of my life. I can't really adventure anymore. I've learned that there's been a bit of a problem over in the land of Schult. Of a death curse. In which, upon hearing that, double checking, yes, you all actually have heard of the not adventure, of the Death Curse. I completely forgot to mention it because apparently the box text is always in a different location.
How dare you? Or excuses, like.
So, as they mentioned the Death Curse, I will read the box text for you guys. During the time before your cave meetup with Scheherazade, for the past several days, the talk of the streets and taverns has all been about the so-called Death Curse, a wasting disease afflicting everyone who's ever been raised from the dead. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding towards the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can't be raised. Neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've ever received that miracle in the past. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region, and possibly the entire world. The death curse you've heard about has unfortunately struck me. I really don't know how much longer I'll last before I perish. Clerics have no help to offer. They're stymied by what is happening. Anytime I go to a temple, it's really been a literal case of assistance, denial, heal magic, and literally nothing working. Health has been on a very bad decline since then. Fortunately, it can only be pointed to the land of Schultz since my adventure there. The contacts in the Harpers have learned that the cause of the Death Curse is a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger. According to their sources, the Soulmonger is somewhere within Chult. Since I don't have the strength to go back into Chult and try and find the said Soulmonger, I need the help of other adventurers who can do this for me. Chult is a peninsula ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. Enormous reptiles, savage goblins, and an army of undead prowl its jungles and ruins. Mapping the place has always been nigh impossible, and nothing is known about the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast. Other places have attempted to do such a thing, but they really haven't made much progress past making port there. It's honestly sad, really. The fact that we need to rely on other adventurers just to try and map out a place that we should have been able to do years ago. Working from dozens of sheet charts, logbooks, and some explorers' journals, I've assembled everything known about the current state of Schultz into one map. I'll provide it to you if you undertake my mission. And if you do find it in your heart to actually take up this quest, this journey will not be difficult. And I really don't want to send inexperienced adventurers on such a dangerous quest.
Clarification.
Go ahead.
You said the journey will not be difficult?
No,
The journey
that it
will be
would.
difficult.
I heard not.
Oh.
That is because of my voice. I'm very sorry.
It's
journey
not
will be
difficult.
quite
Sure,
difficult.
great.
And if you're willing to take the quest, whenever you're ready to depart, I will teleport all of us to Port 𝓮𝓵, the only major settlement in Schult. I've been there several times before, so there's little chance of mishap. Once there, I'll stay with a friend named 𝓮𝓵𝓼. He's one of the 7 merchant princes who rule the city.
We've been teleported around a lot today.
Yes,
Berengaria
from a dragon to someone else who could take you to Schult. What do you know?
Berengarius will stand proudly, feeling a little bit tipsy, and will say off, "Fear not, I feel we are going to be quite up to the task. Aren't we, my fellas?" And I use Bardic Inspiration. Everyone has Bardic Inspiration for a minute.
Wait, everyone has it?
Yes. Isn't that Bardic, or is it just a single person in 5e?
It's
That's a
Single
single person
person.
of
Single
5th
person.
edition. Trust me, they changed it. It is very
Damn
sad.
Ah.
Yeah, I was waiting a second. When do you get to get multiple? I want that multiple.
To be fair, that requires a very specific college to do that. So It's not all gone,
So,
but
I
it's
think
now in a
it's
specific
actually-
subclass.
2 years of inspiration that only goes for one person.
I know, right?
In that case, I'm going to give the inspiration to. I forget the character. I'm going to give the inspiration to Kage.
Sleeping.
Lucy.
Wait, is she actually asleep
Uh,
or is she just resting?
To be fair, I missed that entire thing because of that phone call.
Oh,
It happens.
Most of that thing.
so did-
Look,
Buckley,
I should never
summarize.
have taken the phone call.
You
Okay,
never should have.
I
Buckley,
just want to
summarize.
ask
Go.
then.
Go
I just
ahead.
want to ask then for story wise. Did Lucy just nod off during that, or she was just resting, listening?
Okay.
I'm fine with falling or hold on, let me make the wisdom save.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know.
Make
I'll still
the
summarize
brain
it. Just
check.
want to know.
Make the brain
I
check.
absolutely fell asleep. I don't know why I rolled 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So-
Lucy finally awakens after the whole spiel. Buckley, summarize for her.
Long story short, it's out of character summarization. Where you're told this guy's dying from a death curse and there's a death curse on Chult that needs to be solved. No one knows what's causing it exactly, just that it's probably coming from there and could affect the rest of the world. So he was
Okay.
asking if we're fine with undertaking this dangerous venture and being teleported there by him. That's what happened so far.
Syndra has made mention that they believe it must be from the Soulmonger, which is also believed to be in Chult. So, while there is no actual explanation for the death curse, they believe it's from the Soulmonger, which is somewhere in Chult. That was mentioned. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I do have additional rewards if you do take up this quest. Aside from a story for all of you to attain, I'm willing to give you all some magic items if you can accomplish this while I still live.
Brandon,
Paladin moment. You need not fear. I shall do this for the story alone.
you can give us the extra rewards, but we're in as he holds up his glass.
I am in for the adventure, not for the reward.
I'll take the rewards gladly. Whoever doesn't want it, but
No, I'll
Is
take
that
the
also, like,
rewards.
his claim to be unclaimed rewards.
There is a clear thumbs up from Ben right now.
All right. So,
I want to say this real quick. I really, really, really want Ben to some point get an enchantment on his hand to basically make him into an LGM/BGM from Pokemon, where he has 3 blinking lights, which basically confirm Morse code.
what gen was that? I don't remember that Pokemon.
It's the Pokemon BGM is the Pokemon that is number 51 on the Unova Pokedex. It is basically the Area 51 alien Pokemon.
Yes.
It knows Steel Wing in Pokemon X and Y simply because Steel Wing is TM51.
I see.
I stopped at that point, so I have a 0 reference. Okay.
So, upon hearing the fact that most of you will indeed take the quest, Syndra smiles underneath the mask and nods their head before proceeding to get up and walk over to each of you and hand you all, and well, actually not all of you, hands Buckley a map. I assume Buckley will share the map with everyone, right?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second. I need to go to the handouts.
Meanwhile, while you do that, Berengarius has found out they can't tolerate alcohol and is currently in the process of passing out. Because it's 5-6 minutes until I gotta leave. Might as well do it now while there's wine on the table.
That's fine.
So
You are handed
Berengarius-
this.
The Berengarius, being a wind genasi, while the light blue skinned one just goes redder and redder and redder, and just sort of collapses on the floor.
Yeah.
With an empty glass.
Very no.
And this is where I take leave. I gotta go eat dinner, and then I gotta go back.
Please be safe, Whale Duck. As
Yeah.
Oh, I will. I very much want to continue playing this ever so often because, goodness me, I love playing Berengarius. This was
I can
as fun as I thought it was going to be.
I can wholesomely understand it. As Berengarius falls asleep, the uniformed attendant will help set Berengarius back to their feet, set them in the chair. As 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾 will say, I am ready to teleport all of you if you are ready to go.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Sure.
Alright. And
Ready to go.
you see 𝓮𝓵𝓷 in the process of getting up from the chair and slowly walks towards the table, and with everyone within range, they will cast Teleport.
Beam me up.
Yeah, beam you up, Scotty. And as you're all teleported, upon arrival, everyone actually including 𝓮𝓵𝓷, sees Berengarius promptly get taken via a dragon maw back to the portal. All of you recognize the mouth as it's literally just grabbing Berengarius by the scruff of their outfit and pulling them in. 𝓮𝓵𝓷 looks concerned at first.
It's fine, it happens all the time.
If you say so. As I will now move all of you to here. I need to change the music now. There we go. This should do for now. So,
Like, it was very dramatic.
you appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking rope, slapping waves, and heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, mingle with voices shouting and cursing in unfamiliar language, filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruits mixes with the wharfside smell of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾 is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, salmon pink, or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy, flowery vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on the street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop the city walls. The crowd of children dressed in feather hats and capes races past all of you, squealing in delighted terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing.
Coughing.
Yeah, sorry, that's my voice. I highly want to recommend that you all should get some rooms, hopefully over at the Thundering Lizard, or at Kaya's House of Repose. I'm going to go meet up with my friend, and I'll leave you all to it.
What's the name of the town again? Just so I can write it down.
Port 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾.
Fuck.
That's my closest approximation, that's spelling. Okay. I almost got it perfectly. I put E instead of A. Everything else is right. I almost...
Wait, is that actually on the wrong layer? That it is.
It's a token. It's ours.
That ain't yours anymore.
Nah. Oh, I just realized it's millions on the top of the map. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, names on top
No,
of the
he
map.
just added it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Mm.
who's got
Okay.
me up on max? So, you are all teleported to here.
Okay.
And Syndra recommends you guys go to either the Thundering Lizard to procure rooms for the night, either the Thundering Lizard or the House of Repose, as she proceeds to walk away towards the person that she needs to. Shut the fuck up. So if you guys want to follow her, you can bring it up to her as they're in the process of making their way, or you can explore the wondrous city that is Port 𝓮𝓵𝓲𝓵.
He cuts his hands around his mouth and just says, "Where's the thundering lizard?"
Over there! And they point towards... where is it on the map? It is... Shit, where the fuck actually is it?
Does it really matter? We can just say that we go there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
all the way
over
there?
in this general direction.
Wow.
Mm.
Oh, that's a long walk. Shall we?
Does anyone follow Buckley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Buckley, congrats!
On. Oh.
You are the party token for here.
Okay.
So feel free to map out your movement.
I'm on laptop, so I can't like show a path. I have to actually just move.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be able to see exactly where you go, regardless.
Okay.
As you begin to make your way through the city, you can see the many different places here. There's still a man chasing children dressed as a big tooth lizard. But as you're walking past throughout the entire town, you can actually see something different. Each of you can see strange, big, like actual, either your size or bigger lizards or strange creatures in the process of hauling like two-wheeled carts, hoisting heavy loads as cranes, or in the process of towing boats along the canal. These are dinosaurs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's dinosaurs in here.
Actual dinosaurs?
Actual dinosaurs.
This
Jurassic
is so cool.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I thought you were gonna say Dinotopia, honestly, but
Nah.
Nah,
if you know that
Jurassic-
movie.
like, bro.
Apparently I got some. Alright, what is it? Hold on. I need to go and grab something. So, we're gonna take a small break.
Right as I see the stream message from Kage.
Yeah, I saw the stream message. I also didn't notice that my face was changed. Whoops. So yeah, we're gonna take a small break. So let's put ourselves on the break screen for a moment.
I'm going left, bro. I'm going left.
We are back, and oh my god, my encoding. Encoding,
We
calm the
drop
fuck
and
down.
drop pods across the city. Buildings destroyed.
No. So, we are back into it with everyone. It's minus Kage. They had to go do. She had to go and do something real quickly. Don't know if she'll be back for the rest of the time, but we're gonna continue on because the dragon does take Lucy away for the time being. So, yes, dinosaurs everywhere doing menial tasks.
Seeing Lucy just get taken away, Buffy just hugs Zot and Jarvis just in case they get taken too.
Thanks for the follows, sir. Thanks for the follows, sir, the father. That was a nice thing to come back to. Also terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah, the way you phrase your followers, yes.
Shut up.
I saw it pop up on the screen. So.
I love this campaign. Hey, we're hoping to love it too. We have it slightly modified to have a dragon be pulling everyone away, so that's nice. So,
I tried to warn you.
we got a nice. Yeah, thank you. So, yes, there are dinosaurs all over Port Nyanzaru in the process of helping do menial tasks.
So, question.
Answer.
So, dinosaurs are like, what type of dinos are, and they're like just strapped to stuff to move, or are they like a different to this upright, or just normal dinos?
There actually are a plethora of dinosaurs, from Stegosauruses to what the hell those things are? The long neck dinosaurs.
Brachiosaurus, I think is one. Yeah.
Brachiosauruses, yes.
Brachios.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Brontosaurus, thank you. Thank you,
Sorry,
sir the
there you
father.
go.
There's different dinosaurs here doing different tasks. Some of them have stuff strapped on to kind of help with lifting things because of their strength. Others are able to kind of, act like platforms or, just move with their mouths, like a T-Rex.
The T-Rex is here?
There
Wait,
are trained T-Rexes here, yes.
Oh, I'm scared.
He needs to test this. He's gonna test it.
And yet,
Hey,
yes,
He says hi to the dinosaurs.
as Sir the father pointed out, there are also raptors here.
Bro, ask them if they're being treated nicely or if they need a revolution. They need a jailbreak.
So you ask and speak with animals how they're doing?
Yeah.
Let me roll something. Alright. So, we'll say you ask, what type of dinosaur are you trying to talk to?
Let's go Stegosaurus.
Alright. You're talking to a Stegosaurus. I believe the Stegosaurus is the one with the spines and whatnot, right?
Gonna double check. It's like, yeah, it has the spines and the tail. Little spikes there.
So, you go over, you talk to the Stegosaurus as it's in the process of using its tail to kind of help with plowing the fields, to help make it easier for planting seeds and whatnot. And it responds, it's actually kind of nice. They treat us well. They give us like some benefits from what it sounds like. We get fed. We get some nice places to sleep, and at random, they allow us to kind of run freely. It's like a race or something, from what they say. It's actually pretty nice.
Cool. What's your name?
Ask them about the mutiny.
I'm called Sir Stiggly.
I don't know what happened there.
Don't know why they call me Sir Stiggly, but
Oh my God.
I seem to respond to that name very nicely.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Oh, actually, do you know the fastest way to, I'm just gonna point in that general direction, other side of the city, to get to there?
Oh, there? DM also looking. I mean, if you could fly, that'd probably be the easiest way.
Oh.
Fortunately, I do not have wings.
Only friendly. What's the winged one?
What's the best land route?
The best land route would probably be kind of going. You want to go like through. You want to go like past Harbor Ward, make your way around DM also in the process of looking at all the locations here. You want to get past the dry dock, kind of, go around it, then make your way over to the warehouse district. Don't go into the warehouse district. You just want to go around it because it's already walled off and whatnot. Don't go anywhere close to the Grand Coliseum. That's where, those are the gladiatorial stuff are. It's where we also have, velociraptors fighting up against tigers.
Oh, jeez.
My friend Very is there. Does himself pretty good. And you just make your way past it, and you'll get over to the Red Bazaar.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you. It's very nice to actually have someone who I could talk to. That isn't, another fucking dinosaur. You would not believe what some of the velociraptors have to say. It's always like, I'm not getting enough meat this, I'm not getting enough meat that. They always want to have something to complain about, when in fact, they're well fed. They actually got sleeping, they actually have like a little barn for them. And so, the hell are you arguing about? We live here in the city with humans and other people.
It sounds like they're arguing about mutiny. Oh no.
It was nice meeting you, but we have to go. Good luck.
It was nice meeting you too. Wait, what's your name?
Buckley.
Bye, Buckley.
Bye, Stigley.
Light dinosaur. Now we know why he's called Sir.
Yeah.
So polite.
Note to self, guys. Do not hang around the raptors. They're apparently always hungry for more meat.
Well, mutiny, man. Thank you for avoiding asking him about the mutiny, man. I would love to lead a dinosaur revolution. Is that too much to ask for?
I'm pretty sure the raptors would eat
Is
you
that too much?
as part of that revolution.
Well, sir, we don't know that. Okay, until we try.
They just said they want more meat. What are we to raptors?
Wow.
So as you walk through the
we
city,
can offer them more meat for the mutants.
Miguel gets it.
So as you're walking through the city, you can tell that this is a nice, well-established city. Everything's very nice and whatnot. There's some tabaxi minstrels wandering the streets, performing for anyone who tosses them some money. You can see that the walls you can see that there's walls dividing the districts, making it easy to kind of traverse while also protecting the districts from one another. Because again, there's, dinosaurs wandering about. And it doesn't take you guys that long to kind of navigate your way through the city to get to the Red Bazaar district. Do any of you break off to go and explore other areas, or do you actually just follow all the way to the Red Bazaar?
No, just to the bazaar.
Yeah.
All right.
So what other areas were there in front of us?
There's plenty of places. I would need like a very specified thing of what you're looking for.
Don't think I'd be looking for anything in particular, but we're here to help solve the death curse, correct?
You are here in Schultz, yes, for the death curse thing, but you're currently in Port Nyanzaru to it kind of in... For one, procure rooms so you at least have a place to stay for the night. And two, kind of enjoy the place here.
He's just going to take note of certain inns that we pass by as we go to the bazaar then.
There's no inns of general repute in any certain location until you get to the Red Bazaar.
Okay. Then
that is
nowhere
because
else,
the Red Bazaar is pretty much the place for like shopping districts and whatnot, and is also home to where the two primary inns are.
I gotcha.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yes, we are using Discord, Sir the Father. I'm just gonna call you Sir. Make this easy. No, I'm not calling him Papa. Okay, that's not how this works here.
Papa, Papa. Oh,
It's not how this works here.
I'm dead.
Dude, I might be joining you.
Right.
Ooh.
So I usually just go by as the Father. Well, glad to see you here, sir. I prefer not to call you the Father. I already have to deal with that. I already have to deal with my own father on that.
Mm.
I almost got him. Miguel, witness me! Witness me, Miguel!
Dot says,
As I
standing over
play
the
as a-
harbor edge.
As I play as a wild hunt shift totem barbarian. That is a mouthful. Anyways, what'd you say, Strife?
I'm just imagining Zod saying, witness me above the harbor, just staring out staring out across it, essentially.
That's fair.
Witness me! Oh,
Alright, Zod, this way, this way.
Hey, Mom.
bro, he's almost there. No! Got me, Miguel. They got me.
You got it!
No, bro, they got. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it! Wow, look at that. Kill from the grave. Okay.
So,
Sorry, guys.
again, Strife, do you want me to move you over to the Red Bazaar, or do you actually
Yeah, go
have
for
a...
it.
Okay,
We
so
are
I
all
can't-
going to the Red
I
Bazaar
actually
together.
can't control the token dang.
You fucking.
how can you... Okay, let me fix that.
I have no access over it.
Alright, that's weird. Bookly.
Bookly.
Oof.
Okay,
Oh,
you
what
should...
the fuck?
What the...
Can now, the Jarvis here.
I'm in the bazaar.
He's there. Your presence
No,
has been
bad.
felt.
I
Okay,
didn't
you
mean
should
for
be
it
able
be
to
that
move the token now.
Yeah, I can move it now.
Bro, I
My
can't.
Discord name is Sir Groot, however. Huh?
Sir Groot.
I will call you Groot then.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
Alright, so you get to the Red Bazaar, and again, you do see the locations of both the Thundering Lizard and the House of Repose.
I thought Thundering Lizard.
Air thundering lizard.
Hey, I take it after Jarvis, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Technically,
Yeah.
Miguel's a thundering lizard. Technically. We want to get into semantics, you know. It's not really thundering, but it's okay.
Any objections?
No.
I concur.
Let's do it.
Alright. Hold on for a second.
One second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds.
No, that's not it.
Bar
Bro,
fight.
we're running out of seconds. Start a bar fight while we wait.
Okay, this works. So you go into the Thundering Lizard, and it is actually like legit fucking loud there. There is actually nosy clientele. Everyone seems to be kind of actually having like, you know, one hell of a good time, and of course, there is the occasional bar fight.
Sounds
Occasionally.
like my kind of place.
Yeah, this is a place for the the rough and tumble, the like nice and loud. You can actually hear like, you know, a bard. You actually look over to the stand. There is a bard playing a strange instrument.
Barry would be happy to be here. Too bad they're not.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there is a bunch of stuff here.
That's cool.
What do you do here? This is a Thundering Lizard after all. It's
It is.
loud, it's brash, it's fun though. Everyone enjoys it here.
It's thundering.
Room and board.
Say what?
Procure room and board.
So you approach the proprietor of the Thundering Lizard. It is a...
It's a creature.
No. It's not just a creature. It is...
It's a non-human.
I know exactly who would be running this.
Gwarg!
No.
Gwarg's cousin.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the Thundering Lizard. I am Sir Berlius Burlington.
Is he
How
a
can
bear?
I help you?
Is he a bear?
No, I am in fact. He looks quite human indeed.
Oh.
Oh, that's too bad, bro. Damn, Danny teased me, bro. I thought there was gonna be a non-human present.
Do you ask him if he is an actual bear?
No, I'm just looking.
All right. No, he looks like a very wide built man.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Very large.
Greetings, I'm Buckley. This is Zot, Jarvis, and do I actually know Ben's name or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the help of Luna, yes, you would know Ben by his
Lucy.
name. Lucy.
Yep,
Yes. Why did I say
Ben.
Luna? Why did I say
Okay.
Luna?
And Ben, we're here to get some room and board.
You want a room aboard here? Just know it's going to be quite loud, but I can hopefully get you all in for the night. The beds here
Perfect.
cost 5 silver pieces each.
Okay. Alright. I will give math for this.
I must do math. The most horrible thing known to man.
I would agree.
Let's see. We
Math
need maybe 3 rooms, right, guys?
like calculators.
What the hell is a calculator?
An abacus. There we go. Old school.
I have seen. I, Barry S. Wellington, have seen those around. Don't know how to use
learned individual. Oh, okay, so not so learned.
Is there a room that has 3 beds, by chance?
3 beds.
Or
Give me a
2?
percentage roll. Give me a
Or
percentage.
Sandra? I'll do it on Discord for fun.
Shitting gigs.
There you go.
That's not Discord.
I know.
Stream.
There, unfortunately, no.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
technically speaking, yes, but I'd still have to charge you per bed.
Damn.
That's how we do it here. That's how we do it at the Thundering Lizard. Per bed, 5 silver pieces. Also, net you some good food here.
Sweet.
Is it?
Alright.
edible?
Here's
You got-
2
you
gold
got
then for
fruits
our
and a
current
lot
group?
of meat.
Oh.
2 gold.
Oh,
All right.
I like meat.
I'll take that. He swipes it off the table, puts it into something, and he hands you 3 room keys.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So question: 3 room keys. It was 5 silver pieces per bed slash room.
It's 5 silver pieces per bed.
So I get 2 gold. So that's 4
4 beds.
beds. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
You are covered here for at least the evening.
Perfect.
And currently, the time is set to afternoon, so you guys have some time before you actually have to go to sleep.
Excuse me, there's a curfew. There's a forced bedtime. Excuse me, sir.
I mean, no,
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
unless you want to fucking power through the night.
All nighter. Woo!
That's one way to put it.
Oh, by chance, would you know of any place that is knowledgeable in ruins and tombs and that kind of stuff?
Archaeology.
Ruins and tombs. That's... Give me a second. Both in character, out of character. Well, there happens to be a library over in the upper level. But if... Definitely Sir says definitely a party I would join up with. But glad to know. Anyways, as he says, as he was saying,
Jesus,
I'm double checking.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, we got fucked. Alright, let's go after the aircraft carrier.
Well, there. Oh god, I'm hitting buttons.
What do they do? What do they mean?
What's going on?
There is the warehouse district and the rest of the bazaar. You can probably find some books there. But if you are willing to talk to some of the people here, you might be able to find a wilderness guide who might know more.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, what do
I
you do?
guess. So you got some time to kill. What should we do?
Zot would look around the room cautiously, I guess. Can't be too sure. There's no spiders jumping around or lurking around the corner.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Okay. Normal roll, I guess. Submit. Oh, that's weird. 15? That was a weird way of getting there, though.
There aren't any spiders here from the way you're looking at it.
Okay.
No,
Zot feels a
no
lot more-
creepy crawlies yet.
Yet. Oh, Lord.
Amongst the patrons here, you do notice a few who stand out. Some of them might be the fabled guides that Sir 𝓵𝓷𝓵 mentioned. Do you actually like look at them, or do you actually drink before? Ah, I see. Sir, the Father says drink before we sleep, guys.
Always.
Liquidity redeem.
Before we continue,
Ironically, my drink right now is a coffee, so there's that.
Wait, I think Greg was
What was that, Greg?
I forgot I was muted.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
Guys,
What were you saying?
Time.
It happens.
you were too in character.
You were in
I was doing
character.
character. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're good. So what were you trying to do?
Are saying?
I wanted to go up to there's a bar, right?
Yeah, you guys are at the bar talking to Sir 𝓵𝓷𝓵.
I'd
He
like
call-
to go up to the bar. Is he the bartender?
He is the bartender and the proprietor.
Well,
We got a 2-for-1.
I'm gonna. Can I just say have like a notebook or something?
Wait, you're asking if he has a notebook?
If I have a notebook that I can use to write things down and show people, so I don't have to use sign language all the time.
Yes.
Okay, like actual ink.
You would have your own. I would say, technically speaking, all of you have your own journal.
Okay.
So yes, you have something that you could use to kind of communicate without Lucy around,
Okay, thank goodness.
with the help of that creature you have. Also,
Thank goodness. So Ben is going to go ahead and write something down and then show Sir 𝓵𝓷𝓵
Barrington.
And he's going to show him the message, and basically it reads, "How much is a bottle of grain alcohol?"
Grain alcohol?
Out of character, just pure alcohol, no flavors,
Yeah.
no nothing.
I know. That, I'll say, will have to cost you 2 silver pieces. We like to be rough and tumble here. It's always good to have fun.
He gives him 2 silver pieces.
Perfect. He takes them, sets down a nice big cup of fucking beer, and
I'm
and
talking
pours
about a bottle that I'm going to buy.
a bottle. Oh yeah, no, he makes a mistake. He gets you a bottle, as you correct him.
No problem.
Oh, no.
Because I'm going to say, basically just humongous text, bottle, and then underlines it, bottle.
You circle it, underline it.
Circle, underline, make
Circle,
make little
underline.
lines,
It's
make
like,
it look like
oh
a trade
right,
meeting.
bottle. Sorry, I'm so used to
Draw a
people
little-
ordering beer.
Draw a small Ben pointing to it angrily.
Here. He hands you a bottle of beer.
Bottle of beer. I'm talking about grain alcohol. I'm talking about.
I know.
vodka /
He calls it
Everclear.
beer, though.
He calls it beer. Oh,
He calls it beer.
well, this is a man of quality.
He's a gentleman.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and add that to my inventory.
Question, Dane.
Answer, Strife.
At a glance, how many people seem to be in this bar/tavern?
Like number-wise,
Yeah, at a glance. It's a rough estimate.
It seems to be about 15 people, including the bards, various people who are fighting, and just the general consensus of the people who are drinking, along with a few along with a few who seem to be knowledgeable of the land.
Okay.
Well, Ben is not the person to start talking to people, so you guys can do that.
Let's see. Okay. Seeing that, Buckley will put 2 more gold and say, "Free drinks around the house."
Ah, a great jester! Hey, assholes! Drinks on the house!
Oh boy,
Hey.
this is one of those. Oh good. Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, he shouts it, and everyone fucking cheers and goes in as he starts pouring fucking drink after drink for all the people. Up to at least
What
2.
is this happening? Buckley just me casually just asking the little tidbits about the place and around the area for each person. Not too much, like a quick little thing each time.
So
What are you asking?
Little recap.
yeah, give me a quick question.
So, what's the
I'll go ahead and start.
places to avoid around
Go
the
ahead.
area?
Here, important answer.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good
Huh.
question.
You get a couple of mixed answers here and there, but a lot of them have the general consensus to, a lot of them, primarily the rough and tumble people, say that they prefer to stay away from the temples here and there in the town. A few others say avoid the refuse pit. It stinks to high heaven. Fucking hell.
Gee, I
And-
wonder what-
And a few of the others say avoid Executioner's Run.
Executioners, I don't know.
Oh, we
Can
should-
Draven ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do people try to avoid the temples?
The rough and tumble people kind of look at you and say, "Look, man," like we'll say one of them just kind of says, "Look, man, I ain't religious. I just don't like, dealing with people who like to say, God will save my soul if I pay him X,' or,
Oh, no.
some shit like that."
Oh,
AMX. Oh no.
okay. Draven looks relieved because his mind was wandering towards curses and things like that.
Okay.
Nah, I just don't believe in some of them gods here and there. Look,
you go-
if it were up to me, if there happens to be a god, I'll gladly take whatever the punishment he gives me. At least I'm a man about it. I ain't gonna fucking crawl up to a god and be like, "Oh, please, Lord of Deity, save my soul. I have sinned for all my life." Nah, I'm all about the living my life to the fullest kind of guy.
A real man, like.
A real man. Oh god,
The other thing.
punched my desk.
You end up
A real
dying.
man.
A real
Yeah,
man
wow.
punches his desk.
A real
other thing-
man would wear pink.
To be the opposite of what I asked before, it says, what are the best places to go, just in general?
Obviously, the rough and tumble people will say, definitely gladiatorial arena.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Spot.
Some of the others would say, like, not the arena, the Grand Coliseum. Sorry, that's what I would say. Double checking. Let's see. They would also say the Grand Coliseum just for not the fights. They would say
Just
something
bored of
else.
watching. Yeah.
Well, that's where they hold the dinosaur races.
Ah.
Oh.
Got all manners of things that you can do over there.
Okay.
And obviously, one of them says, "Oh man, you gotta check out the public bathhouses. That's where all the fine ladies go."
Oh my god.
The public
Yeah, no,
same-sex
a pervert
bathhouse.
definitely said that.
Hey, just so you know, Ben's gonna ask, how much is it? How much is it they go into the public bathhouses?
Y'all pay for to go over to the bathhouses?
Oh my god.
Public.
Free?
Apparently, it
I'm just
is.
asking, like, over,
Yeah.
like, I'm writing it down and asking, like, does it cost anything to go in?
Yeah, certain bathhouses, yeah, but they're usually kind of free for the public.
Because that's the important thing. versus staying in an inn and washing himself and not being able to take off his helmet and going to public and not taking off his helmet? Which would he prefer?
Yeah. Look. If
Mm.
if you really want to enjoy your public bathhouse, it's definitely no charge to kind of go in, but, and this might help you, my good sir, as he points to Ben and then Buckley, for both of you. They
Oh.
do offer some nice masseuses on hand.
Ooh.
No reaction, just absolutely no reaction.
Bucky just audibly says, ooh.
So trust me, if you want to relax, definitely go to the public bathhouse. If you want to gawk at some people, definitely go to the public bathhouse.
I guess Ben will go ahead and ask, just writing this down and asking, are there any available jobs nearby?
Jobs, huh? Actually, yes. He says one of the more experienced-looking people who are here. He appears to know a thing or two here.
You see a monocle over one eye. That really sells it.
No, it's not a monocle. He just looks
Ah.
like a weathered man.
Ah, okay.
Hippy dippy, wow, you're a hippy dippy weatherman.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Weatherman.
He clears his throat before he soon says, "There's always a few things here to do here. I believe there are a few people who are asking for some help here and there. 𝓮𝓼 is someone who seems to be kind of needing some help when it comes to collecting a debt.
Collecting debt is what you said?
Debt, yes. He's a bookie who runs the Executioner's Run.
Ben writes it down. Is he continuing to keep listing names?
He is listing off a few. He then specifically says, Enette has had a disturbing vision of some red-robed wizards, and they're asking for some people to come help with exploring a basin.
I'm exploring what?
Exploring a basin. You know, a basin?
Yeah.
There also happens to be someone here, a half-elf by the name of 𝓮𝓼, who's looking for someone by the name of Artist Simber.
Looking for an artisan.
Artist Simber. It's a person's name.
You'll have to spell it out for me.
Oh, art. Okay.
Look.
And what was the guy's name who was looking for him?
𝓮𝓼. It's a female.
Okay.
Of
All right.
course, the Lord's Alliance always needs some help here and there. Some pirates are occasionally a problem here and there. And there's a man by the name of Omala who apparently needs some help. He's one of the dye workers over at the textile place. I'm sure you guys can find more help here. Can find more things to do here and there. But those are some people that I know off the top of my head that need help.
Yeah. I'm just writing these things down so we have potential things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. And final question Buckley would ask is, who is the guide you would trust for your life if you went out of the city and into the wilds?
A guide, huh? He looks back to see like a few of the guides here, and then looks to you, Buckley. What's your highest stat?
My highest stat would be... It's tied. 16 in Dex and Charisma.
He looks you up and down before he will then say, I would definitely trust Miss Stormfang more than anything.
Thank you.
I say Stormfang as if you know the first. Her name's Azaka Stormfang. I trust her more than anything if it were to be you.
Can you spell that for us?
Yes, actually, I can. Yes, actually, I can.
Takes the pen, starts jotting it down.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, he does do that.
He's just asking us all over text, so remember.
Yeah.
That's that thing, I think.
DM actually has to delete some things. There we go.
Your
Oh, I spelled it right. Sweet.
information folder.
I spelled it entirely off of how you said it, and I got it right. Sweet.
Congrats. Yeah, I would trust her to with your life at least. He's definitely powerful.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Got some good
Anything else
names.
you want to know? Zot, Jarvis? Well, we have the good favor of drinks.
Yeah, you got a bunch of people you can talk to, guys. You can ask for stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't know what to ask for.
Yeah.
I'd be
Question.
good.
Looking around this room here, just passively, is there
Alright.
anyone here who looks specifically like a wizard or so on? Or a sorcerer or something? Well, it's hard to spot a sorcerer because they don't like to stand up, but wizards do.
Flamboyant
Give me a
looks
second.
wasn't anywhere.
You have 1 second.
Okay, give me a fucking
Exactly
minute.
one.
Okay. You have 1 second. You have.
Timer's on, Dane.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
You can just make someone up.
No, I can't. I'm double checking.
There.
Roll me a percentage roll, please.
Just roll 1d100.
1d100.
984.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. No, there's someone who seems wizened enough to be a wizard here.
Wizard.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so Ben's gonna go on over to him. Is he one of the people who took one of the drinks that we paid for on the house?
Oh, definitely.
So is he sitting or standing down? Sitting or standing up?
He is sitting at the bar, drinking from his mug as you approach.
He's gonna, oh god.
He's
He's gonna go ahead and sit down next to him and just kind of start writing in his book. And then when he's done, he's going to go ahead and kind of show him what he wrote, and he's like, "My name is Ben, you know. Is there anything strange that you've noticed in this city so far?"
He looks to the book you slide over to him, looks at you. He then points to your book, and you see on your book new words appear. The words read as follows: death, decay. What isn't weird here?
He'll write down, "Is there any lead you can give us on that?"
More words appear. Simply a single word. 2 words, actually. Not really. Followed by more. What you really asking about?
He's asking me what my true motives are. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
He's gonna go ahead and write down a response to all of this. I am looking to help the city and potentially put an end to the death and decay that is plaguing this city. Yeah, city.
More words appear. This time, it's an arrow first, pointing to the next page because you guys really filled up the first page.
Yep.
As you turn the page, it reads the following: gonna need to go outside the town for that. Don't really know exactly where, but beyond the town, that seems to be where the problems start to lie. No one really knows exactly what's going on here in Chult. No one really cares. Port 𝓮𝓼 seems to be very flourishing enough as it is. People like the town. People don't really go out exploring unless they're adventurers and whatnot. You don't seem like the adventuring type. You seem like a man who just wants to work.
He'll go ahead and write in response to that. You're right. I am a man who wants to work. In fact, I'd be willing to work for almost any price, as long as it helps benefit my comrades.
He looks over to the people you walked away from. You mean the guy with horns, the guy with a cape, and the Dragon Man?
He'll give a nod, yes.
Well, your best bet's probably starting here in town and asking about where the people to get some help from. That might help leach out into the town, and maybe there'll be a snowball from there. Who knows?
He'll go ahead and put down a thank you. I appreciate your help, and just kind of, Let's see here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just kind of walk back to where he was going.
As soon as you do, everyone else, give me a perception check.
Give me 1 second.
No, you have 5 seconds.
Thank you for your generous time. So that just
15. Miguel Jonas did a 15.
15 beats it. Just
Where's
need
the-
just need good old fucking
Jarvis.
Javred. No, he's
Jarvis.
not Jarvis.
Jarvis?
I like saying Jarvis though.
did it not roll?
They're 24. Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Damn.
So, for Ben, you don't notice shit, but for everyone else, the moment he turns to look at you, you see on his leather armor, it's been changed to look like there's eyes on his chest and his abdomen's covered with a mouth.
Oh my god.
It looks It looks more scary than it actually is. But it seems to be like it's well drawn.
It's just drawn on him.
Yeah, it's a face on there.
Nice. Bucky's gonna look at Ben and say, "Wait, when did you get a face?" As she's just pointing to him.
He's not going to fall for the thing where you flick your finger up and try and hit his nose, so instead he doesn't look down.
The worst part is my character would totally do that too. So
Yeah. He just kind of stares, he just kind of looks at you and then writes down in the book and then shows you what face.
on your armor.
Yeah, he's going to turn away from him and then look down.
Aw.
From your view, it looks a bit weird, but you could tell that there's been some modifications done to your armor.
Yeah, he's just going to turn back and go right down in the book and just kind of go, I guess it looks nice.
Buckley gives a thumbs up.
So we've got leads, we've got names, we're reaching the 12:30 mark.
Yeah, you guys got time to do stuff here in town.
For 3
But-
minutes until one of us.
No,
needs to
I
go.
mean, like, for when we
I
come back
know
to it.
I don't have to leave now anymore.
You don't
Oh,
have
yeah?
to leave now anymore?
No.
You got saved?
It's not that I got saved. It's that I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for someone, and they're not here yet. So
Oh well.
I have a
right.
few more minutes. I don't know.
Well, let's continue on then. If we have everyone ready to go.
Yes. So it's afternoon, right?
It's still the afternoon.
And there's still the humongous market we have to go through, right?
Oh, there's a bunch of town you have to walk through, yeah.
All right. So outside, let's see here. So, other than that, in the tavern here, we've got the inn, so we've got the evening the rest of the afternoon to really look wherever we need to go, right?
Yeah.
Huh. So, Ben will write down in his book and just kind of show everyone else. So, should we look at the stalls and see what jobs we can find if we need to?
Okay.
Yeah.
You need some money. I don't know if everyone agrees.
He'll write down money is good. Money is a means to an end. Getting a stockpile is not a bad idea. We can go on adventure, or we can get a job. All of us, and contribute.
We would just use prestidigitation to highlight money is good on that, by the way.
Money is good.
Money is power.
Yeah. I think we also have a few people they named too we can look for. I'm not sure about collecting debt from 𝓮𝓼, but it's an option. We have Annette who wants us to explore somewhere. 𝓮𝓼 who's looking for someone, some kind of alliance that doesn't like pirates, and someone else who needs help too. So we can look for those and look for anything else too as we walk. I'm good for that.
I think he'll probably vote for helping 𝓮𝓼, who needs the help. He's the dye worker.
Yeah. That's an easy one to get to, at least. I
Yeah.
think.
So, do we all head out and go towards the dye workers and try to find 𝓮𝓼?
Is that Jarvis?
No, that was me.
Yeah.
That was you.
I'm ready. We can go find this lady.
I'm ready to do things. This is Ben. Totally talking here.
I'm
I'm just
ready.
kidding.
We just see the
Yeah, you
face
can
in the
do all
mask
the things.
moving. It's mouthing the words.
Oh god.
So yeah, we try to head to Omala, Dane.
Okay. So, with the help of the people, you are able to find exactly where to go to talk to 𝓮𝓼. First, DM needs to find location, and there we go. You'll find 𝓮𝓼 here. Yep, there.
Okay, so this works.
Who's ever doing the whole...
Onwards.
you should be able to move your token.
Yeah, okay.
Christ. Who gave Buckley 999 HP?
Me.
Alright. So, you arrive there. And you can see just how...
What?
Thank you, Greg. You can see just how colorful this place is. There's a bunch of people here who are turning all these things, all these colors, all these fabrics into many different appearances. Many different forms, many different colors and stuff. It's all mixing together, and they're making the place already beautiful. However, you can also see just how a little bit messy it is with all the paints, the refuse that's being left behind from all the textile works that these people are doing.
It's amazing.
And you see a man who's currently in the process of working with a monkey beside him.
Monkey.
Out of all the people there, he's the only one that seems to have a monkey.
Well, if you guys aren't going to ask, Ben isn't going to.
What type of monkey?
Oh wait, what?
What type of monkey?
Oh no, it's not. It's not a monkey. It's fruit. It's
Oh.
fruit in the shape of a dancing monkey.
Oh, come on.
Oh, damn.
It's just as weird as it sounds. I'm sorry.
Nah, the monkey was weirder, bro. Come on, that was a
Yeah.
tease.
We're looking for an 𝓮𝓼.
Had to it be me? Yes.
What does this man look like? Describe him to us.
He is a rather tan man who seems to have been doing a lot of work in the sun. Obviously, with the textile industry, kind of made sure of that. With a nice white beard that's around him. He doesn't really have much of a mustache, but he is definitely on the... in the middle age type of category. Like he's not old enough to where he can be completely unable to do shit, but he is definitely not young.
I gotcha.
He obviously wears a rather plain outfit, with the only colorful thing on him being more or less the necklace on him, along with the dancing monkey fruit right next to him. May I ask what you're asking from me for?
Ben would probably go ahead and write down on his notebook and just kind of once again clean page, show him. We heard you needed some help, but we're not quite sure what it was.
Omala looks to you, looks to the book, and then looks around before he stands up and moves close to Ben. He seems very scared. If you're here to help me, please accompany me to the Golden Throne. Then
Nod, and then he'll just follow him.
Wow, no questions asked.
Yeah,
Except-
I mean,
except
he
from
he told me
Buckley.
to follow, so
Except for Buckley.
Buckley
Buckley spoke
just
up.
looks
Right?
at Za and the other one's Golden Throne.
I need to go talk to someone, and I really can't go there alone.
Interesting.
This isn't a bathroom, right?
No, it's. Why would I take you to the bathroom?
I don't know. You called it Golden Throne.
out of
It's
character
called
co-op. Battle Royale shitting is the way
So-
to go.
Battle Royale shitting. Yep.
So he guides all of you from there, following the path
Not
as
to
you
about-
guys seem to be going a long way through here to here. And, like, he's walking with you guys through all these places, all the way to here. It's like
Where?
he's- there is a big line I'm about to spawn in for you guys. All that.
Oh, wow.
So I'm assuming it's like evening when we get there.
It's on the cusp of evening, yes.
I'm picking his nose.
Thank you. Thank you for getting me here. Stand here for a moment. I really don't have money to offer you immediately. But stay here for a bit.
Wait, somebody journey leave.
Yeah.
Was that Miguel saying it to go?
No, I don't think so.
Man, Miguel's off of call, so... Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
he's back.
Come back.
Welcome back.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Yeah, I got a phone call. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Are you still able to keep being here?
For now, yeah. Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
Awesome. Because we just got to the Golden Throne. Hey, Lucian! What's up?
Is the boy Lucian.
It's up, boy, Lucian!
The homie. Alright. So the Golden Throne is not his golden shitter.
It's not the Golden Shitter. It is an entirely different place. So,
okay.
he tells you all to stay out here as he begins to walk inside. Do you guys follow?
Wait, he told us to stay out here?
He asks you guys to stay out here. He doesn't have money to pay you yet.
Okay, we'll stay right here.
Well, that's Ben's choice. What's everyone else doing?
I'll follow. I don't trust him.
Well, you just see Ben just gives a salute and then just proceeds to stay still like a statue.
If that's going in, I'm following too, though, to be fair.
I don't trust him.
As Buckley just salutes Ben for staying still while following after Zon.
Alright. Buckley follows after Zot. What about Javern?
I'll follow after Zot. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ben, you're the only one who stayed outside.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh!
So-
Lawful, okay.
You guys
One of
fall
us has
into the Golden Throne.
That was bullshit.
So,
We follow him stealthily, sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, with a giant dragon behind you sneakily. I'm just following you to keep you alive.
Oh, mine isn't sneaking. I was just following.
Tippy
Serious.
toes.
And
Just follow.
Orn are not dragon.
so you all follow in after, well, all except for Ben, who stands outside with 8 gladiators.
I've remastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I become invisible to the eye.
While the rest of you follow after one man. Well, damn, really? Raz, I was about to say mobile storage and start buffering. Yeah, the phone does do that a lot. So, you follow. They assume you're with Omala. As he goes and seeks an audience. As you all approach a rather interesting looking person.
Describe them.
Well, you're the only one who's not there.
I know. This is just
still wants
me
to
being
distract them.
stupid.
I know.
Not stupid, but
Hey.
me being cautious.
So you see a dark-skinned female with lovely poofed hair sitting in a place as she looks down upon Omala. Omala is obviously in the process of begging for forgiveness, as you guys find out. He apparently did not he did not sell the fruits legally through means. He had these monkey fruits and was unfortunately selling them with a dye. And 𝓮𝓼𝓵 listens to him out and then raises her hand. I'm willing to forgive you, provided you accomplish a simple task for me, Omala. What is it? Name it! I'll do anything, please. I don't want to go to the run.
You don't want to die.
I am willing to forgive you if you and... She looks to see Ben, Zot, and Javern before she soon says, and your help over there can kill a man named Shago within 10 days.
Our assassins? What?
No questions asked, and you must not speak of the deed to anyone. Am I clear? Omala seems a little bit stuck in the throat before he swallows and says, okay, yes, deal. She nods her head, and then simply looks to you three and motions you closer.
Okay.
Tentatively inch forward.
I apologize for getting all 3 of you involved. I wouldn't have if it wasn't for this person here, as she looks to Omala.
This is Gusanito.
But seeing as how he usurped and forced you all to accept this, I will have to put this upon you. 10 days to kill Shago. Shago works as a guide out of Fort Bellorain.
You have to spell that port name.
I am.
Like, you just spell everything at this point.
Yeah, honestly, just
Yeah, everything in the chat.
I keep putting it in the chat.
That's not fast enough.
You all have 10 days to accomplish the task, but failure to do so, you three will not be at risk of punishment. Omala, on the other hand, will.
good to know.
So I hope to at least expect some results from this, and I do apologize for getting you all involved.
Under another bridge.
She nods her head and, with a wave for her hand, simply dismisses you all. As 3 gladiators come walking in and escort you guys out. Omala included. I'm sorry for getting you guys involved, he says as soon as all of you are thrown out.
Hey, I walked out, come on.
Well, thrown out is in
Yeah,
quotations.
escorted out.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as they're gone, I look to Mala. Why does she want you to kill this person?
I don't know. I sold the monkey fruit without going through her. She controls all sales of the monkey fruit.
Yeah.
So we're new to the city.
You're
what?
new?
Why is monkey fruit controlled? Question mark.
Omala seems dumbfounded at the fact that he hired people who are completely new to town.
Ben is still outside. Probably
Yeah, we just came
hasn't
outside
heard
now.
You
second
got
of
all
it.
of your outside now.
Yeah.
Okay. He's done the exact thing that Umala asked of him, and he's just still completely still. Probably some children trying to climb on him right now.
All of you will then hear, "My life is in the hands of newbies."
That's very rude, sir.
Omala will politely ask you guys to follow as he'll start explaining stuff.
Ben will start
More
following.
walking.
Yes, more walking. I'm sorry. Port 𝓮𝓼 is run by the 7 merchant princes, each who all have an equal vote in the state of matters. The merchant princes all have some sort of control in what's sold in certain locations, and 𝓮𝓼𝓾𝓲𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽 is the one who manages the sales of fruits, wines, ales, other consumable stuff.
Can you spell her name?
𝓮𝓼𝓾𝓲𝓾.
That is a weird ass name, but I like it.
You are in a weird ass place. It's to be expected.
Nah, it's just Dane having fun.
Fuck off. So, he's in the process of walking you guys, obviously, all around.
If we're walking, can we stop at a library on the way? I want to visit there too. Is what he just says to the guy.
A library? Sure. As you guys get back to the bazaar, which is where you'll find a library, or at least a bookstore. But he informs you all about the place, and he lets you guys know the fact that the merchant princes here all deal with certain areas, with weapons being managed by 𝓮𝓼𝓾𝓲, beasts and beast training managed by 𝓮𝓼𝓰𝓲, Jessamine, who deals with all sorts of plants and poisons, Jobal, who deals with the sale with guides and mercenaries.
I'm gonna be 100% real. This is all going over my head because there's so many names at once.
Okay, I'll copy and paste the names for all of you. Okay.
Just letting you know, because it's a lot of
Make
names
sure
at
you
once.
paste what they're actually supposed to be with too, because there's no way I can remember all of that. However, doing a good job, man. I'm liking it so far. Even though this is the only session I'm going to be here for.
And best impression session.
You never know. You never know when you'll end up reappearing.
That's very true. You don't know the future, unfortunately.
Alright, you're super quiet, by the way.
Yeah?
Okay, now it's a little bit better, but you were super quiet before for me.
There was the distance of the microphone.
Okay.
Screwed. Oh, I'm screwed.
I am typing it all out for you guys.
Miguel, transport halfway across the map and help me. Miguel, do it. Come on, bro. Fuck me, man. You're fucking me here, bro. Fuck
Dude,
me.
I'm defending. I'm defending. You decided
Defend
to
these
go on
nuts. Defend these nuts, bro. Defend me, man. Defend
Oh
me.
my god, man. Come on.
I'm precious
Brandon.
cargo
Brandon,
here,
man.
bro.
Come on.
Oh my god, fuck you. I'm getting my ass spanked a little bit. He popped smoke. What a little bitch. Bro, eat my torpedo. No, too far.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. It's okay, bro. I'm dying. Oh!
The D&D game.
And finally,
I got fucked, bro. I got
that's the last one.
nasty.
Great.
Wow. Oh, torpedo barrage. Yeah, dude, same thing that they just unleashed on you. They unleashed on me, but I couldn't dodge it. When you dodge it, fucking Farrago, you know, the 𝓮𝓼 bro. The 𝓮𝓼. It's the proper pronunciation of your ship name, I do believe.
Okay.
Harry, the D&D game.
Yeah, we're waiting.
So those are
I don't
all
think
the
we
immersion
really-
princes he warned you guys about and what they each manage over.
Okay.
Okay.
Food and drink is under control? That's crazy.
Well, it's pretty much what they oversee.
Mm.
So, imports and sells in town.
So instead of like an administrative service, they have these guys? They are the administrative
These guys are the administrative service.
These guys are the administrators.
Okay.
Nothing gets sold without them knowing.
Approval. Ah.
So, if you're someone in the textile industry, who sold fruits to help sell dyes,
Gotta get permission.
you're stepping on some toes there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one dude is...
Who's this Shagu person that they want dead? Like, did they commit a crime? Or are we just...
I'm not sure. Look, we can't be asking questions like that,
No, I don't. I just got hit to hit.
𝓮𝓼 literally just said, no questions asked. Don't you recall?
No questions to her. Doesn't mean we can ask around elsewhere.
You can't ask you.
Like,
Besides,
I don't know
remember-
about Shago.
She said that to you. We're just bystanders that can help if we want to.
It's a big if.
So, the more we know, the better.
Fair.
We're not still waiting, right?
No, we're here. We're good.
Yeah,
Well,
you
Ben is-
guys have walked about. You guys are back at the Red Bazaar.
Ben is going to ask in a notebook and just show it over to. I have no idea what anyone's character's name is.
You can just say our names, it's fine.
I'm going to show it over to Perry's character and just and it reads, why don't we ask him questions about her? We can ask questions about her, but definitely not about the job we're doing, right?
That sounds like a plan. Yeah, I would nod in profound agreement, and then share Ben's idea to the rest of the group. And how do you know of this individual? Is this the first time you're hearing their particular name?
Shago, essentially, yeah. I mean, they're one of the guys who works out of the fort. I honestly haven't really seen them.
I think they're more asking about the person who says kill this person or else, I think.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah.
Well, what was the question about 𝓮𝓼?
How do you know her, and why are you so scared of her? Are you just like a normal fear?
Look.
Somebody who's power.
When it comes to 𝓮𝓼, I only know her because she's literally the manager of, food and drinks here. Wasn't expecting, to be caught selling monkey fruits. Well, anyone who's caught breaking a crime has to deal with one of the princes instead of, being arrested and whatnot. So as such, it's up to the princes or princesses, whichever they go by, to decide what the punishment is. 𝓮𝓼... Hold on.
I'm
Good.
holding on.
Literally just holding on to your nearest thing in front of you. But no, a follow-up question for me would be, so when they forgive a crime by making you commit another crime, is what I'm hearing. You got caught selling food you weren't supposed to. Now go murder this guy.
Look, they decide what the punishment is, and growth is not really the one to kind of cross. Again, I wasn't expecting to get caught. And he slowly holds up a strange silver iron corn. As he then says, when I received this from the 𝓮𝓼 Society, it's a grim warning. Which means my punishment is most likely certain to be either death or something akin to that.
Wait, death for just for selling the fruit?
For stepping on someone else's toes and, making a financial gain out of something that's not really... that we really aren't signed up with. Yes. The princess
So
could
murder.
assign that. What?
Murder.
Yeah, I guess, in a way, that would be a punishment. But with what just happened, we can talk to the princes in order to kind of, work out a small deal to avoid death. And I guess in this case, the life of another for the life of mine.
I guess Ben's going to ask the opposite question and just kind of show everyone. And he's going to write down, so what makes you worth killing over?
The fact that he seems to be really thinking on it. The fact that I really don't want to die. Obviously, for one. And for two, if you could keep me alive, I'll help customize your appearance.
Ben is just there is just the blankest, even through the helmet, you can just the blankest stare.
Look, okay, it's just I don't know what to do. You're literally asking me to argue for my life.
Ben is going to go ahead and write this down. Why don't we try this? We're supposed to quote unquote kill Shaga, right?
Shago, yes.
Why don't we just make it look like he's dead?
I mean, kind of hard to make it look like he's dead. When, he answers to one of the other princes.
Wait, we're in the middle of a prince dispute?
No,
Apparently.
it's a fact of... Look,
Well,
when you're...
I'm just saying, the way you phrased it, she's asking us to kill someone else who serves a different prince?
Oh, when you say it like that, yeah, that is a fair point.
Yeah. First things first, Ben is going to go ahead and write this down and say, well, there are two possible options here. One, we help you and kill Shago, and, oh, by the way, get marked for death ourselves because we stepped on someone else's toes. And two, we don't help you, you find your own way out of town, or we help you out of town to avoid all of these problems, and we just don't say anything about it.
Oh, that's the thing. I can't get out of town because it's fucking dangerous out there.
Ben's just going to go ahead and look over towards the port, then back to him.
You think I have the money to afford a ship?
We have 10 days. This is what he's going to write down.
And underline it multiple times.
I can't make enough money in 10 days for ship travel off the fucking island.
Sounds like a you problem.
Simon,
Alright.
yeah, Ben is just going to write again. We have 10 days to get you out of here. We can make deals. We can talk around. We're new. We are fresh faces. You are not. We can maybe pull some strings, get in with some people, see what we can do. We're not killing someone we don't know.
I'm just saying this aside. I'm
shot.
trying to furious scribbling from Ben as he's doing all this. Like,
For sure, you read my mind, bro. I was like, wow,
Basically,
man,
that's
he must be
exactly
a
what's
tech writer.
happening. He's just like fervently writing at this point.
it's like you just told her, here, stand right here as she writes. Like I can see word by word as it comes out.
Yeah, basically just like fubba-da. Yeah,
All
but
just
no.
peering over his shoulder, watching this going.
It's just like, wow, man, it's awesome. Just continuing. But basically, he's going to continue with, we should probably get to know Shago. See what he's doing. See if there's an actual reason we should kill him. After all, we barely know the guy.
That
I agree with
requires-
this 100%.
That requires us to, leave the town.
Yep, 10 days. She didn't say you come leave town.
Huh? Loophole.
I certainly, that is fair, but I can't leave town.
Listen, let's just phrase it like this.
Ben will
You
make
come
a
and help
very
us. We
one
help you.
sentence. Yeah.
You're saying I go with you guys?
Yep.
You know this area better than anyone else we know.
I don't know the land of Chult.
And we all learn together.
City. You know the city, correct?
Yeah, I know the city.
Well, then you can help us.
You'll be our guide in the city.
And he's going to write down again, what connections do you have? Write them down, and we'll explore them.
Okay, after all that, give me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck, I'm not at my computer. Alright, hold on. It's going to be...
Question, since we're all chiming in, is it like advantage for or just regular
It
roll?
is with advantage.
Okay.
I mean, the alternative is we just don't fucking help this guy.
And that's why it's with
alternative is
advantage,
don't
I
fucking
think.
Because you guys are trying to convince him to leave the town, while you're also helping him.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of pros and negatives that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that we
That's a-
don't. That's why we're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So
Let's
this
see
is
what
why
he
you need
decides
to roll
for it.
persuasion.
Oh, nat 20.
Wow.
Yes.
Just
So
imagine
you
Ben
can
just
see
like,
his hands kind of going up above him before he sighs as he drops his hands. Fine, I'll help you. I'll help you with exploring around in town. Just for the love of God, help me.
Ben is going to write down, we'll help you, but we can't guarantee we're going to kill Shago until we know more about him.
Doesn't matter, just do it.
We will help you.
I'll help.
Ben is going to give a thumbs up.
We gotta follow our guys.
Slave, get!
I'm going back to work.
Ben is
Oh.
going to go ahead and go, don't break a leg. On his notebook.
So he walks away.
As he goes though, I'm just gonna say, "Well, come pick you up in the morning tomorrow."
Okay. He gives a very weak thumbs up as he heads back to his place of work. Also his home. So, you guys are in the Red Bazaar. There are other places here that you can, visit aside from the food area. It's just this place is well known for drink and sleep.
Yes.
So, what do you guys do? It is, again, it's hit dusk. It's almost night.
Let's see here. What kind of fine establishments can we find in this area?
Well, I mean, technically speaking, you are in the location of the Market Ward. You are close to the Coliseum over there.
Let's go to the Coliseum. See what's going on.
Zot, Jarvis, you good with it?
Yep.
Let's do it.
What happened to going to find the library though?
Yeah, I'll do it in the morning. I just need
Hey,
to
we've
see
got
exactly where it
10
was here,
days.
so now I know.
Just so you know, this guy has 10 days. We don't.
This guy may have his life set in stone, But we
dangling by a thread, and he's
Well-
just asked several random ass people to kill someone for him. But hey, we're gonna help him out.
So,
Right.
so as you go to the Grand Coliseum,
I witness you, Miguel.
I'm imagining
You-
this guy flying out of the Coliseum.
so you go there, and on the board, it says on the bill, it says qualifying matches, and currently at the current time, it says Hero of Legend versus 20 Velociraptors.
Qualifying matches.
No, it's qualifying matches at the previous time. Currently now, which is supposed to be the big event for the night, it's Hero of Legend versus 20 Velociraptors.
Interesting.
Oh, jeez.
Ben is gonna go. Is there like a receptionist or something?
There is a receptionist, yes.
Describe them to me.
Hold on.
Is it like Nurse Joy or something?
No. Depends on what's the dice roll. Ah, yes. They are a heavily armored masked person.
Just my type of person.
They stand about as high as Buckland.
Oh, God.
But
Oh.
unlike you, Mr. Leather Armor, this person is wearing scale mail. That's
Cool. I still have my helmet.
that's currently technicolored.
Oh, so like rainbow.
Rainbow armor.
Or at least it glosses off because of the way that they've treated the steel with heat.
How can I help you?
Oh my God, it's Dale Gribble from King of the Hill. Anyway,
Don't you dare compare me to some guy I've never even heard the name of, Mr. Dribble.
out loud. I'm just saying.
I
that
know.
character.
I don't know.
How dare you, Hank? Anyways, continuing onwards, he's going to go ahead and write down. Qualifying matches were how long ago?
Those were 3 hours ago.
How long until the amount of qualifying matches?
Tomorrow.
What time?
Sign-ups are at noon. The battles begin at 3.
Yeah, Ben is going to take note of that time. So it's just so everyone knows. Tomorrow at 3, well, tomorrow at noon, you can sign up and beat the shit out of people for money. But yeah, he's going to go and say, how much are tickets now?
Free.
He's just going to give a thumbs up and then just walk off. Towards the Coliseum, hoping to see this hero of legend. And, oh, by the way, if it's one of your previous characters, I wonder what would happen.
Oh, trust me.
No.
It ain't gonna be one of my previous characters.
It's gonna be Crawl.
I wanted to withdraw.
Without the necro hamster, bro, that would be cruel.
Just imagine, just hero of legend. He just walks out. It's fucking Akira, but with like 50,000 sets of armor on him. I have a
Oh.
gadget for each Velociraptor.
Oh, hold on now. As you walk away, the person then says, "We take bets here."
Take bets? Oh, that's right. But I want to look at the hero of legend first, out of character.
I mean, you can, but if you do, you don't get to bet.
Okay, fair enough. So, Ben's gonna go ahead and take 1 gold out of his inventory and place the bet on the hero of legend.
Alright, 1 for Hero of Legend.
Yes. Just, that's out of character.
And what about the rest of you?
I'm gonna buy my boys a drink.
Down.
We
get
don't
10.
have a bar here.
No, this is a
Seems more
gladiatorial
alcohol.
sport. Yeah, what the fuck?
Come on, man.
This kind of
You know what?
sport, and they
Right.
don't sell alcohol. Okay.
Right, bro. Right. I'm freeing
Ben
the
is just
dinosaurs
going to
from
go
jail.
ahead and write down on his notebook and then show the rest of the group. There is no booze in a battlefield unless you're a monk of the drunken way of the drunken.
Exactly. What if I am? I am a monk.
What if I am?
What if I am?
What's it to you? Drunk in the battlefield is no way to be, son. Remember that?
Yeah, I
The enemy
remember
will never
that.
know what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing.
They can't predict.
You can't predict what I am doing.
Because I can't even predict what I'm doing.
You are not a Scotsman. You're an Englishman in a dress. I'm kidding. Oh boy, I love that game. Anyways, yeah,
I'm just gonna watch once it gets to it.
just 1 gold. Anyone else want to put bets on it so we can potentially earn like 20 gold or something?
I asked my family, do we partake in gambling?
Yeah.
Do we have the money to throw away?
Okay, you're out of character. It's just like betting on horses in a race. It's not illegal. It's just. I mean, you could say it's illegal.
I'm not worried about illegal. I'm just like,
I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about it being illegal either. I'm worried about losing.
Money. Yeah.
I mean, what's 1 gold to someone who totally can make it back in 10 days?
oh, it's the issue is 5e. 5e is very iffy on that kind of stuff.
I would
Society.
bet 1 bronze piece or one
Bronze.
1 copper.
1 copper.
One
He
On
just calls it
copper.
bronze.
Smallest
Yep.
amount of money there is in the fucking game.
yeah, but I'm going too crazy.
I would like to
I'm going
bet
too crazy.
1 penny on.
Exactly.
Listen, I can get 2 pennies or I lose a penny. It's a win-win either way.
That was a good one.
Alright.
That was
So,
a good
1
one.
penny?
Val-
or quarter?
valid bets are a single gold
Oh,
piece
quarter, that's
on
too
the
much.
Hero of Legend and a copper piece
Yeah.
on what?
What's the opposition? What's the? It's a
20
hero.
20
Velociraptors.
Velociraptors.
Can we get some more information about this
No.
hero of legend?
No.
Is he...
No, they specifically said no more information. It's blind bet.
Oh,
It's a
my
blind
God.
bet.
You know what? The 20 Velociraptors. I'll put my gold, my copper piece.
Actually, here's a question. Besides us, is there other people in the betting area too?
Oh, there's a lot of people who's already betted.
Can I listen in to see what people are saying in
You know
regards
what?
to the
That's
bets?
a good idea. That's
You
a
know
good
what?
idea.
Actually, go ahead.
Give me a perception roll.
I have a passive perception of 15.
I have passive perception of 13, so you know.
It's 11, so I'm gonna roll.
I'm
16.
I'll go passive. I'm going
You know what?
passive all the way.
I'm gonna make this
Oh,
easy
fuck!
on myself. I'm gonna make this easy on myself. How many Velociraptors can we bet on at a time?
How many Velociraptors can we what now?
Bet on at a time? There's like 20 of them, right? We have like 21 up.
You have to bet on the group.
You can't make
Oh,
it
Yeah.
okay, I see. So I'm gonna put 1 gold on the Hero of Legend and 1 gold on the Velociraptor.
It's in neutral. I lose nothing.
break even.
Well, you
dog,
lose
break
1 gold either way.
even. Nah, he's
What the odds are, percentage-wise, you get more depending.
Alright. So, with the 16 perception, you could tell that that half the populace are already betting on the Hero of Legend, but there's some people who are whispering, like they're whispering, like, "Dude, you gotta know, the battle's a bit rigged, don't you? The fucking Hero of Legend, he lost an arm. He certainly can't take on 20 Velociraptors." Some shit like that.
Okay.
I will remain solid in my decision.
I have a strong feeling it's gonna be the reverse. But hearing this information, Buckley's just gonna whisper his up, put it on the Raptors.
Yeah. I would then put 2 copper pieces. On
2! Here, I'm 2.
2 pennies are
copper
on the
pieces.
Raptors.
2. Whoa, man, I'm going a bit too ham right now, but it's okay. It's okay. I believe in the Raptors. Tear him to fucking shreds.
Alright, so 2 copper on Velociraptors, 1 gold on the Hero of Legend. Any other bets, or are we going in?
Arslan, Miguel, y'all ain't. I mean, Jarvin and Buckley, y'all ain't throwing down.
Can I ask how much gold we have?
I can't find that
Well-
information anywhere.
It's on your
Normally-
sheet under your
Normally,
attacks.
you guys should start with 10 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I actually had more surprisingly, but
Yeah,
gonna put 5 down.
dependent on whether or not you guys did the background thing, you might have started with more.
you put 5 down, Miguel?
I'm gonna put 5 down.
On what?
The rap.
I'm gonna ask you for your opinion.
I will say what I heard. A hero of legend apparently lost an arm. But everyone's about 50-50 still. Who's gonna win?
But I'm asking your opinion.
It's the Raptors.
The 2 Raptors?
The 20 Raptors. What do you mean 2
Two
Raptors?
20 Raptors?
Bro, come on,
Or the
man.
There's
hero
a
with
dude
one
going
arm?
off fighting 20 raptors
With 1 arm.
with one
Alright,
arm.
Alright, you know what? No Raptors.
The Raptor pack, bro. Raptor
I'm
pack.
100% he's gonna win, but still. I'm 100%. This is what I
we
heard.
don't know. We
It's
don't know.
rigged.
You're rigged, man. You're rigged.
Yeah, I'm 100% he's gonna win.
You're,
But in character, this is what Buckley thinks after hearing that stuff.
he's gonna lose, bro. Watch. Dane's gonna favor the Raptors, man. He's not an animal. He's
Perry, Perry, you don't know Dane well if you're saying.
He's not.
He's gonna favor the hero.
Yeah, come on.
Alright.
Come on. Make
So
me a rich man.
6
bro.
gold on Hero of Legend, 2. Oh no, sorry. 1 gold on Hero of Legend, 5 gold and 2 copper on Raptors.
Let's do it.
All right. You guys move in. You guys get into the stands. You see the field has been set. Straight ground.
Oh, jeez.
With, on one side, being 20 fucking Velociraptors. Like, there's a shit ton of Velociraptors there. Like, you guys have not seen Velociraptors, and there's, like, a lot of Velociraptors right then and there. And they look ready to eat.
They look pissed.
They look
Oh my
pissed.
They look
God.
hungry.
They
And
look hungry. Oh no.
You guys see the hero of legend enter from the side. And he is definitely missing an arm. This
Oh.
green tunic wearing ass walking in, wielding what appears to be a longsword. Is coming in.
Wielding a magic sword.
Shut the
A
fuck
long
up.
sword with 1 arm.
He is coming in with a single sword in hand, and with his tights above his fucking, with his tights already slightly ruined.
Oh,
And
no.
this man is prepared to fight. This man looks like a fucking elf ready to go throw
I
down.
want to change my bet right now. Or actually, no, I want to have it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would
All
actually
right.
have my bet. No.
We start things off with the first round.
I'm so scared. Oh, what's gonna happen? You know what? I'm gonna silence the DM, so and therefore I can I can make my
Rig
own
the results.
You cannot rate the results if I'm silenced, okay? So, first roll, 17. Doesn't look good.
for the man or for the Raptors.
You don't know.
Ah,
What if you're
fuck,
watching the show? What
man.
if we don't know?
What are we
We're
watching?
watching the
Yeah,
show.
what the fuck?
I
Fuck,
know.
man. I
This
want
is
my
the
money
blind
back.
show.
Yeah.
We're just hearing.
Yeah. We have to put on a blindfold.
We get
You
the audio
guys-
only.
No, there's a fucking cloak all over the fucking Coliseum. You guys
What?
can't see shit.
What? That's horrible. That's
All right,
horrible.
that's
I
a
want my money
5.
back.
Definitely not good. Definitely not good.
Bro, for the man, right? Like totally.
And
this is
finally,
the man.
the third round, which resolves it all.
Oh god.
17.
Oh. I don't know, man.
Ooh,
Scared.
that's a lot. Action economy is a hell of a drug. Yeah, I know, right? But action economy or not, 20 Velociraptors lose up against a
What?
fucking fighter who can
What?
attack 8 times.
Bro, you know what, man? I charge. Yeah, horrible show. I want my money back. And then I charge
Dang
for
it, any
5.
action, no play-by-play, just oh look, bad,
Hey,
bad.
you're
Oh,
about,
he
you're
won.
about, you're
I'm
about
not
to get a
paying back my
play-by-play, okay? You were about to. I just wanted to get to that point.
Oh, yeah.
So, The 20 Velociraptors go in, all charged and wanting for blood. But unfortunately, none of them are able to kind of get past that fucking tunic fist. Not to mention, that dude seems to be dodging around like a damn fairy. He then manages to start swinging.
No.
He swings hard and manages to cut down fucking a few of them. This damn animal abuser is cutting through all these fucking Velociraptors. And as he's going through, he's getting attacked by Velociraptors that managed to slip by, got right behind him. Can't dodge what's behind you, you know? And as he's getting his ass chewed into, he somehow manages to back the hell away, cut off the fucking heads of the Velociraptors, and proceeds to beat them down until there's only like a few remaining. And the fucking ref calls it there because they can't afford losing all their Velociraptors. They need to bring them back to life. So they call it with the fucking hero of legend getting the damn win. Fucking bastard.
I told you it was rigged.
Hey, I won.
Anyone who bet on the Velociraptors loses the money. Anyone who bet on the hero of legend gets twice that back.
Oh, cool. So I just have the same amount of money I started off with.
Yes.
Everyone
Hey,
else.
there's someone at my door. I gotta go for a minute.
Alright. Later, man.
Yeah, peace out.
What
No,
what a
Trevor,
way
be back
what a
for
way
us.
to what a way to lose money on though.
Nah, dude. Nah.
I told you. I told you.
That was
My intuition says the man became knowledge as a raptors.
bro. The Raptors,
So-
man,
so,
it was stacked against.
It was a 3-round set. The dices were all on hero of legend whether or not it was going to roll low. And unfortunately, he only rolled low once. Majority wins.
Yeah, man.
Rigged.
Yeah, it's
Rigged.
definitely rigged apparently. Fucker
Yeah.
got 17 twice. I'm pretty sure he rigged
Yeah.
the dice.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I gotta go. Bye, you guys.
That's why
Yeah.
we were calling it here with everyone losing money.
Hey, Greg won money.
Oh, yeah.
I
He-
won. I got the same amount of money I
He
started off
got
with.
he got back his
Bro,
gold
he
piece.
remembered.
That's all he got.
So let's say after this, I'll go back to the tavern, get drinks, and go to bed. Seem good?
Yeah.
I'm down.
That sounds good.
like
Anything
that.
happens after this in the arena, or is it just shutting down for the night?
It's closing down for the night. They need one clean up the fucking mess of the Velociraptors getting murdered. And you know,
Oh, I have a question for the guys who run the arena. Can I actually go down to the arena and just like look at the killed Velociraptors?
no.
And you go into the arena to look at what happened, how they died, and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Can't go
asking.
into the damn arena. One,
I'm
not
asking- Yeah,
you're not a participant.
yet.
Yeah.
He puts on a notebook and shows them, and then leaves.
Bye.
He waves
Lu-
by. He waves goodbye in return. Just goes off.
Lucian says it right. I mean, if he has 2 action surges, he kills 16 of them in 2 rounds in the last 4 on round 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
that is how it goes with a fighter at level 20. Shit ton of
One fall, you know,
attacks.
they're giving Hiding a Hero of Legend just so he dies, and people bet on him. You never know.
You never know. Fucker has a lot of attacks.
Well, we have like 30 minutes left in the stream time.
Nah, we can call it here. As
I mean,
you all,
yeah.
As you all make your way back to the Thundering Lizard. Again, we gotta change the music to fit.
You know what we could do? We could do a drinking competition with one of the locals.
You could do that.
But
But the
Why would
chances
you-
are one of you would end up waking with fucking poison status. And I'm not sure one of you wants to deal with that for the entire day of tomorrow.
Hey, if it's not me, I don't mind.
Oh, that's fair.
I
I
am
take umbrage to this.
Alright. So, do you all have fun?
Fuck yeah.
I know I ran it a bit unorthodoxly.
Nah, dude,
Hey,
that's
you're
pretty
fine,
great.
man. Don't worry. Just those teleports, man.
We have teleportation services here now.
You guys
That
got
was, yeah.
you guys got plenty of teleportation services just to get about.
Yeah. Good.
Just imagine the
Make-
dragon going, "This is mine now," and just runs.
Yeah.
It's like we just got a new follower now until his time runs out.
And
He's not a follower, he's just
follower.
an assistant.
Death row inmate with us.
Yeah.
Alright, so I know exactly who we're going to raid. I know exactly who we're going to raid. So to everyone who tuned into the stream, I thank all of you, and I appreciate everyone being here. It was nice.
It was very nice.
It was indeed
I'm
satisfactory.
gonna give Dane Nero feedback, some skill, dedication,
Oh, wait.
humor.
Yeah. Apparently Twitch allows you guys to give me feedback, and I
Yeah, we
get to
could.
they
We could.
completely ignore that.
I already gave you one.
But
God.
I'm giving you feedback.
Apparently, from what I was told by the sarcastic bard who gave 5 people subs, you can only pick 3, which is depressing.
Yeah, it's very limited.
Yeah,
It is very limited.
Dane, I have one last thing to say for your stream before you end it.
What's up?
I have a horrible dad joke that I learned the other day,
Oh.
and I want
Oh no.
to.
I'm waiting for this.
You know what? Go for it.
Okay, if anyone gets this joke, let me know, but it's a good one, and if you do get the joke, it's good. A Buddhist walks up to a hot dog stand and asks for one with everything. That's the
I
joke.
feel like I've heard this.
That-
I feel like I've heard this one before.
That is a fucking
Like,
facepalm
Buddhist.
right there. Like you can't see it, but I put my head in my hands, and I'm like, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in the fact that I fucking got that joke, and it's so annoying that I know it
Good.
because of how much bullshit it is being a fucking Buddhist. I'm not even a Buddhist though. Still, it's just so fucking annoying.
That's canon. Dane's a Buddhist now.
I am not a Buddhist, okay?
Yep, Dane Nero on Twitch is a Buddhist.
I am
Yeah.
not a damn Buddhist, okay?
Yet.
No, there is no yet. All right.
There,
So-
there isn't yet.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So, end of the stream here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I wish to all of you a nice day as we go and raid 𝓮𝓼𝓷𝓾𝓲𝓹. So, let's get to the stream ending page.